everybody. Woohoo! How we doing? Welcome to London Calling 182. This is a bit of a special one, this, because it's not only, of course, it's London Calling. It is, of course, a 72-hour Lego community live stream. And I'm pretty pumped about it, actually. Like I am. I can't be honest. I think this is about the 4th year that I've ever done. And the first year that I ever done was I actually joined someone. It was the first live stream that I ever did. And strangely enough, it was with a guy who was once English. Well, he is English, actually. He was born in England and he moved to Australia. His name's Greg as well. So, Greg, if you're out there still, always feel free to pop in and say hi. He's a great guy, he really is. But yeah, so that was my first one. And then since then, it's because it falls on a Friday. I've always been I think year one, maybe I did a Saturday. God, I was just absolutely thrilled back then just to get a segment in the 72-hour community live stream. It was because it is a big deal. It really is. And the cool thing about it is it kind of, the ethos, or at least one of the ethoses, and my take on it anyway, is that it kind of brings people together from all different areas. Now, of course, this year's one, and like all the other ones, all the predecessors, it is all kind of YouTube. So I can kind of I get an opportunity to just bring in some people some that we haven't seen for a little while, and some that, that are a little bit more regular as well, and some that are sort of brand spanking new to this. And London Calling, this is, for those of you that have just tuned in and you're sort of thinking, London Calling, what's all this about then? And who's this geezer, Greg? Well, on a Friday, I'm pretty regular on a Friday, streaming wise, that is. And just in case, I normally stream on a Friday at 7:30 UK time. That's 2:30 EDT time. Of course, today, to fit my segment in, I'm doing the 3-hour piece. And we're starting a little bit early. It's quite nice, actually. It's still broad daylight. And dare I say as well, the sun's come out for the first time today here in London as well. Now, in case you are new around here, you've got two ways. If you want to become a sort of a bigger part of the LBB family, feel free to do so. You've got a couple of different ways to do it. You can give us a super chat, and I play a video. I put you up over here on this thing called London Wall, and then I always give people a sort of a thank you over on Instagram. Now, everyone who's going to be on tonight, folks, they are on Instagram, and you will also find them over on YouTube as well. Now, all their details, you will find, everybody's details is on the panel tonight. You'll find them all down in the description below, as well as, of course, the schedule for this mammoth 72-hour Lego live stream as well. Now, coming up after me is Cafe Corner, CC. I didn't know CC was still doing stuff, but she is. She's going to be up after me, which is jolly exciting because I love it. I love CC. I really do. So certainly after this stream, we'll put a link in the chat as well, folks. I've assigned a mission for Carrie to do that for us near the end of the stream. I want you to all go over there, raid her stream, and show her lots of AFOL love. This is the way it goes. Congratulations as well to Miss Amby, who was in earlier on as well. And this is it, folks. This is like watching the World Cup for me. This is like watching constant football all over the weekend and stuff like that, except it's Lego. So please do me a little favor, right? As well as giving us a thumbs up all the way through the stream, which I super appreciate, always do. Do us a little favor as well. Do check out various people, because this is your opportunity to kind of have a little peek behind the curtain and see who's out there as well. It's good stuff. It really is, folks. Don't be afraid. We're all flesh and blood, bones, mixed in with a little bit of plastic as well. Now then, I've got a survey running tonight because I'm full disclosure. I'm going to be videoing a video or making a video this weekend. Heaven forbid being a YouTuber. Anyway, and I thought, do you know what? So I asked a few people on my Discord server. And the chat just went like that. I was like, oh, that's interesting. So I threw it out in a few other places as well. And again, the chat went crazy. So I thought I'd ask you lovely lot out there as well. And already we've had 42 votes. And it's just this really simple question. I've got 200 boxes to throw away this weekend, but I'm not going to throw them all away. Not me, anyway. My wife would love that. She really, really would. Instead, I'm going to keep some back. But I am going to get rid of the majority of it, probably 2/3. That's not a bad way to work, is it? 2/3. I'll keep a third. So anyway, the question being tonight is, with your empty Lego set boxes, what do you do? Do you keep them all? Do you keep some? Do you throw them all? or reuse them for something else altogether. Because some people I know, some really cool peeps out there, they actually use them for decorating. They frame them, which is a jolly good idea. I've seen them on the back of their wall when they've been streaming as well. I thought that's a good idea. Or some people, like Brick Lincoln stores, what they do is they actually use them as boxes to rebox stuff and kind of throw it back out there again. Which is really exciting too. So, there's different ways of doing stuff with things. So I thought, you know what? I might as well just use it here as well. And of course, later on, folks, we'll be looking at the new sets coming out in August as well. But tonight really isn't about so much, I don't know, it's not so much about the new stuff coming out, though that will play a part in tonight's stream. There is no doubt about that. Tonight is about you lovely lot, the community. And that is really, it was kind of what gave me the idea of doing London Calling in the first place. I try and get on people from all different places. Now, what I would like to do is just give you guys an opportunity. If you ever see someone who streams on YouTube or wherever, I don't care what platform they're from, I really don't, get in touch with me, DM me. Because I'm always interested to get different people on London Calling, because it ain't easy, I tell you. But anyway, it's lovely to have you all here. Now, Andrew very kindly has given us $5 or $10 actually, 5 more because it's 72 hours. Dude, that is jolly nice of you. And for that, my friend, you get, well, do you know what? You get a little bit of this. Ooh.
Automatic pilot.
Automatic pilot. There it is.
I love that one. I really do. It's my favorite. It really was. I love autopilot. Anyway, let's say hello to you lovely lot out there as well. Who we got out there at the moment then? Starting at the top, we've got Ladybug Brick. She'll be in a minute, all the way fresh from Germany. Echo Bricks is out there as well. Steve, hope you're feeling a little bit better. Clicking Cliff, he's out there too. Great to have you here, mate. Titanium J, he's out there too. He is the man who knows everything there is to possibly ever want to know about Ninjago. And some. We've got KO out there as well. He was streaming earlier on too, which was nice to see. Faith and Misery, he's out there. Hi, everyone. Hope all is good. We've got, what's the new one? The Bunner Bricks. That's a cool one. I like that. Bunny, welcome. I'm interested to know where you lot are from as well. We got Jen's Brick House as well. It's a lovely picture. I like that. Very, very nice indeed. Welcome to the stream. It's lovely to have you here. It really, really is. Macro Bricks is out there too. Macro, lovely to see you, my friend. Hope all is good with you. The Brickable Cow is out there as well, going, oh, moo. Great to have you here too. Pink Wheels is out there. She sent me some pictures in earlier on. We're still going to have that segment tonight, folks. It's kind of London Calling, but not as you know it. In some respects. In other respects, I think it's another London Calling. One Brick Stud is out there too. Good to see you, dude. Hope you've had a top week as well. This you is out there too. Great to have you there. He's giving out lots of love out there. Blimey, Brett Spielt is out there too. He knows a thing or two about Lego trains. He really does. And doing his own mocks. He does loads of mocks. Mitty Bricks is there too. Mitty, how the devil are you? Has your team bought anyone yet? West Ham seems to be after. Don't seem to be getting anyone. I think they think we're made of money since we sold Rice. We've got to get the brick out there too. He's saying mine is in storage. I wanted to frame the front of the ones. We talked about that earlier on as well. I liked, but the back of them are just some cool. Yeah, do you know what? Sometimes I think the back, especially when it came to I've got the name of the what was it? I was going to say Dreams. I was like, blimey, it can't be Dreams. They've not even come out yet. Hidden Side. Do you remember them? Yeah, the back end of those boxes look better than the front end. We've got Trevor's videos. Trevor, how are you doing? You've been very quiet this week. I haven't heard much of you recently. Oh my life! I haven't seen you for ages. The Cajun Yeti, dude. How you doing? Blimey, where have you been? Anyway, great to see you out there. Blimey, everyone comes out the woodwork. We've got Stud Sidious out there too. We've got Tim's Bricks Tim's Brick Adventures. Hey TJ, what Ninjago set are you building today? He asked. Anyway, that is just about over. I've got Minifig Who. Gaz is out there as well. Gonna be able to chat with Gaz tomorrow about stuff. Got a couple of announcements coming your way, folks. To the membership, that is. And it's all jolly exciting too. Right. Okay, we're 11 minutes in. I need to start bringing in some people. Now, do you remember, not so long ago, back in the day, there'd always be a voice on every Friday. It'd always just drop just before I'd kick off London Calling. That would be one of the trio of the Cali Brick Click. Do you remember that, folks? Well, I tell you what, right? That still has some of the A+ brilliant stuff on it. It really does. Because I tell you what, folks, I even use it to like do research and stuff like that, especially when I'm getting new peeps on. And you know what? It's going to be super relevant, even though they're not doing it anymore. I'm sure that stuff will happen and things like that. But always use it as a reference, because I tell you what, folks, there's about 130 episodes from Cali Brick Click that are definitely worth going back. Two in particular with me in it. They're probably my favorites, but then I would say that because I'm a little bit biased. What can I say? We got Whiskey 488 out there as well. Good to see you, dude. Liking the avatar as well. And the next person who's coming on will absolutely adore that avatar as well. So let's bring him on, shall we? Without further ado, because that's what they say. This man is what can I say? He's a champion as far as I'm concerned of the Lego community. He is Shy Time is my time. Hello, mate.
Wow, you made me blush throughout that entire
episode.
episode.
It's true. You are. I'm like I get constant withdrawal symptoms now because I'm so like Saturdays when I'm doing jobs and stuff like that. I've got you in, man. I'm listening to what you're going on. I'm listening to Claire and Ninja and stuff like that. And, there's a hole that needs filling out there, dude. There really is. There's like, I love other podcasters as well, but you guys did your thing. And it was a Lego podcast without being all about Lego. And I miss it. I really do. And I just want to, a few weeks on, it's almost like an epilogue. This is, I'm missing it. And I'm missing you too.
Oh, I do miss it too.
Oh, no,
it's only been like a couple weeks now. I think when was our last episode? Like 2-3 weeks ago? I don't know. It wasn't that long ago, but it does feel like it's a long time ago now.
Yeah. And it must be strange for you when you go a whole week. You must be thinking, "Blimey, I've not done a cat." Like it just must be strange. There must be a void in your life, or it might be good, might be bad. I don't know, but it's a void nonetheless.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I also like took a break from like anything Lego, like YouTube, Instagram related. I kind of unplugged a little bit and not paid attention to what's been going on. So, yeah, like it does. It's like five weeks since I last posted something before today, and it without Cali Brick Click. My daughter's asking me to open a yogurt. But like I needed to like chill. But now that I'm back in, I do feel that there's something missing, but it's going to be fixed.
Yeah, and I'm sure you're going to be doing something. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But honestly, taking a bit of time out and re-energizing is good. And in case, folks, if you ever think, Greg, how do you do it though? You do this every week. Well, I do less videos. It's as simple as that. It really is, folks. All my energy then goes into Friday. All right. Let's get someone else in, shall we? Someone from the community. Now we got someone else joining us at 8 from Scotland. And then we're going to have someone else joining us. We'll probably be around that time as well, folks. All the way from Australia. That's going to be Jace from Australia. So I'm looking forward to getting him on. Right. Where would you like to go next? We got Canada. We got Germany. Or we've got Southampton in good old Blighty. Where would you like to go, my friend?
Well, let's bring in my North American brethren. So let's go to Canada.
Oh, North American, blimey. That's like me calling someone from Scotland, Northern England. They'd kill me. They really would. Maybe we try later.
We're the same continent.
Well, I suppose you are, yeah. But maybe Canada doesn't appreciate it. I don't know. Let's find out, shall we? Before we start World War III. How can I describe this guy? Oh, he's just a top bloke. He really is. His name's Andrew. And he's got a big old family. He really is. He's a busy guy. And in between creating children, he's building Lego. It is, of course, Andrew, a.k.a. Brickin' Brood.
That's quite the intro. Thank you very much. I do have some children. That's
an understatement, dude.
Yeah, for sure. No, the house is empty right now, though. The nest is empty, just me here. And glad to be here with you guys. Thanks, Shy, for adding me in here. You can do anything to be included with you is good. So North America, I'll take that for sure.
Oh, yeah, take that as well. Okay, all right, there we go. They're all bunching up together now, folks. Never been the same. July the 4th onwards. They hate the English. What can I say? United Kingdom of America. That's what we are. We've got a few extra peeps out there in the chat as well. Got Robert Sullivan. Good afternoon, mates. Good to see you, dude. Trevor's out there giving that loads of love as well. Johnny's Bills is saying, howdy, Trevor's videos, Titanium J, and the minifig who as well. Stud Sidious is saying the LBB regulars are here, but the 72 hour has brought in some old faces. It has, which I'm loving.
Definitely.
I really am, folks. I really am. I feel like I've been here a long time. I was looking back at some old videos. I was like, blimey, I've got to wait since then. If there's one thing I will say about Lego, I don't know about you, Shai and Andrew, but building lots of Lego does kind of equal putting on a bit of weight. I have to say, I've been. I've been doing a lot of walking, dude. I'm losing weight, thankfully, and I'm gymming it more. I'm eating better and stuff like that. So I'm getting back there, because I don't know if anyone's noticed, but a year ago I used to wear lots of polo shirts. Can't get in them at the moment. It's impossible unless the material looks like it's been sprayed on. So
that's awesome.
So yeah. Well, it's not brilliant. That's why I'm wearing baggy shirts. But it's a thing, isn't it? It's a thing.
Sorry. I just want to get this out here. You're talking about gaining weight and all that kind of stuff, sitting around. That's a little sedentary, I guess, sitting down, building Lego. But my wife and I she's pushing me into this new diet here. And I've never really dieted before in my life. So slowly making that transition. And so I guess the next thing would be more exercise.
I'll have to give you some tips. Honestly, yeah, I'm getting another stand-up desk. I'm going to bring out a stand-up desk down here, right? And I'm even thinking of getting one of these little, what do you call them?
Treadmill?
Yeah, treadmill. Like you get a little treadmill that you put underneath your desk. Can you believe it?
That's awesome.
So I'm going for a walk while I'm doing a stream and build some Lego at the same time. Is it possible? I don't know, but we'll try it out one day. Anyway, let's get someone else in. Andrew, where would you like to go? We've got Germany or we've got south of England.
All right, let's go to Germany here.
Oh, I tell you, they hate the Brits tonight, folks. They really do. Anyone who's seen Hamilton, you know what I mean. Right, okay, folks. Yeah, it's been a little while since she's been on. What can I say? She's been going through stuff. Life happens, folks. The world spins. Everybody's got to deal with stuff in their own way. But thank goodness she's back tonight. Because she's one of the old regulars. She really is. Anyway, it's great to have her back. She's, of course, from the Germany. It is the Lady McBrick. Hello, you.
Hi there. One of the old faces, I guess.
That's it. And I mean, I don't mean that in a literal term either.
I can take it.
That's all right. Don't worry. You got broad shoulders. How you doing anyway? How you doing, Lady McBrick?
I'm doing really, really good. Yeah, I'm well. Thank you.
Oh, okay,
couldn't be better. Always when I'm with you, I'm well.
Oh, good stuff. Now, here's the thing, right? So this morning, I said to Lady McBrick, hey, do you want to send us over any pictures? She goes, I've got one picture I can send you. I said, what's that then? She goes, oh, it's this one of these new dream sets on Amazon. I thought, that's a bit weird. What would you send me over a picture of an Amazon set for? And it turns out that, arguably one of the biggest sets or one of the best sets coming out, this new wave, in a few days, folks, next Tuesday, on August the 1st, is the Shark Ship from Dreams. Amazon here in the UK and Germany are already doing it at over 33% discount. Yeah, what's all that about? That's weird, isn't it?
Jeez.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. But I saw it. I was like, I might actually get that now. But it's a really strange one. It really is. Yeah. And something that isn't strange and is almost as regular as Lady McBrick is, guys, if you want to send me any pictures, and loads of you have sent me some pictures, if you want to send me them, DM me over on Instagram, right? And I'll do my best to show them off later. And if I don't show them off tonight, I'll show them off next week. But anyway, tonight is, of course, a very special night because it is the 72-hour Lego live stream as well. I think this is like issue 9, isn't it? Is this the 9th year that it's been done?
I don't know. I know the first time I went on it was, I think, the same time you went on it, Greg. So,
wow.
4 years ago, right?
Yeah, I was on with Greg's Bills from Australia.
Mm-hmm.
And it was weird. It was using Google Hangout as well back then.
Yeah,
I mean that's old tech. Everyone's going, what's that? It was before Zoom, put it that way. Before it's just 4 years ago, the world was so different as well. That blows my brain just thinking about that. Anyway, so something that never blows my brain is this guy, Brick It Up Brad. He's out there as well, saying, what's up, Greg? What's up, Shai? And do you know what? I'm already looking forward to next year, catch up with Brad, Shai, and everybody I possibly can, including you, Lady McBrick, because you're actually going to Chicago, aren't you, next year? Yeah, yes. Phenomenal. Well, I'll tell you what, right? I'm already doing my study work for Chicago. Shai, on Disney Plus at the moment, there's a program on there called The Bear. Don't know if you've ever seen it. Honestly, it's really good. Shy, I think you would really, really like it. Andrew, I'd recommend it with you, but don't watch it with kids.
Is he a chef?
He's a chef, yeah.
Yeah,
He's a chef.
I know you're talking. I haven't seen it yet, but I know of it for sure.
Well, season two's just kicked off, and I've only watched 3 episodes of season 1 so far, and I'm loving that. Now, has anyone out there watched? I'm intrigued. Anyone on the panel, and we'll get the brick bods on in a minute. Has anyone on the panel watched Star Trek this week? Star Trek: Strange New Worlds. Does anyone watch it?
Not at all.
No. I'm the only one that watched it. Oh my god, this week, folks. Has anyone watched it this week out there in the chat? It's the best episodes of Star Trek I think I've ever seen in my life.
Greg really wants to talk about it.
Yeah, I know. Talk about
Go ahead, say what you want to say.
I just loved it. I loved it. It was a crossover, an animation meets real life, and it was brilliant. And then they did another episode. It was like really dark. It was like it literally went from really happy to really dark. They did 2 episodes this week. It was bizarre, but it was great as well. Anyway, Eureka's here as well. She sent me some pictures in today. Oh my god, what a city she's got. She goes, I saw this offer on Amazon. She's from Germany. Can you believe it? With a name like Eureka. And I wouldn't trust this seller. Seems a bit dodgy, with many times encountering problems with secondhand wear. Oh, be careful of that. But no, folks, in the UK, they are selling it 33% off. It's bizarre. Strange but true. Anyway, strange but true. We need to get someone else on. And they go by the name of the Brick Bods. One of them's called Ian. One of them's called Carrie. One of them is generally eating most of the time, and the other one is generally building most of the time and getting moaned at. But anyway, let's bring them on, shall we? There's, of course, Ian and Carrie, the beautiful, watch out for their podcasts every Thursday, folks. It's, of course, the Brick Bods. Hello, you two.
So I'm the one eating, or is the one eating all the time?
Well, I kind of lost it at that point. I was hoping you wouldn't have noticed.
Yeah, I was trying to work out whether you were insulting me or not.
I don't know. You have to rewind it. Even I don't know which one I insulted. I was trying to aim for Ian, but I think I might have missed and hit the wrong person. Ian's going, you ain't talking about me. Anyway, how are you two doing? Anyway, Ian, what you got on your t-shirt tonight?
It's just a
other
grill.
than food stains. What's it say?
Grill King. I think
Grill
that's what it
King.
says. You can't
Grill
see the
King.
King.
Oh God, that's amazing. Good stuff. Have you got a t-shirt on tonight, Carrie?
I'm wearing flowers.
Oh, Daisy. Nice. I like it. All right, cool. So you're going to show us what you guys are building? Are you building anything?
We've
right.
almost.
If it's a friend set, I'm going to kick you off.
Ian's already finished his build because we put the kids to bed early, thinking that we'd be on at 7. But it's almost 5:30.
That's a dig at my intros there. Yeah. Titanium J. It's all his fault.
I'm doing the dragon, and Ian did the pirate ship already.
Is that a dragon? Sorry, you're holding it so far away. It looks like a fly or something, a moth.
It's the dragon-y thing.
That's it. Thank you, Ian. Yes, there we go. That's what a dragon looks like. These are good. These are good.
So I'm almost finished.
Can you get one of those? Can you get one of those sticks? With the hand on the end of it that you can pick things up with, like rubbish. So you're bending over.
Ian's just good enough.
Oh, Ian's good enough. Save yourself £2.50 from Robert Dyers, why don't you? And Ian, are you actually eating tonight, or are you actually participating in building some Lego?
I'm building. So
he forgot to bring the snacks in.
Yeah.
No way. Oh, he's going to go and get them later.
He will be sent out.
Oh, I got that set as well this week. I think it was £17. It was on offer, wasn't it?
Oh, we've had it a little while in our backlog. So
okay.
Just trying to get through them slowly.
It is, yeah. That's it. That is the way it goes, folks. That is the way it goes. So anyway, let's say hello to a few people out there. And then, actually, I've just someone's just materialized in the green room, which is lovely to see. Oh, he's smiling at me as well. All right, we'll bring him in just a sec. Let me just say hello to a few peeps that we got out there. Because don't forget, folks, check out the survey. I want to know what you lot do with your cardboard boxes, your old sets of boxes. Because I know Shy, right? His video's right up there at the moment. So I've got that to aim for. And I felt, I must admit, I've watched that video 4 or 5 times now, Shy, and I feel cheated every time I watch it. I really do.
We'll talk though.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. We're talking about that. I'm coming back to that. It hurts me every time I watch it. I still think, there's an alternative ending, surely. Axel's out there. He says, Axel play Disney Plus. Dude, honestly, I really recommend people watch it. Only, of course, if they're allowed to, of a certain age like me. No More Bricks is out there as well. It's saying, hey, TJ, Stud, Brad, Andrew, Jessica, Shy. Great to have you out there, my friend. Johnny G's out there as well. He's saying no spoilers. Don't worry, I'll give away no spoilers. I'm not even giving any spoilers about Star Trek, other than Oh my God, it was just so good. I was literally crying because it was just so good. Hey, TJ, Weekend Whip. Jesse, have you seen Star Trek? Strange New Worlds? I love it. I don't want it to end. Ahoy! He says, no more bricks. Great to have you out there, dude. Bricking Brad, he's out there, of course. He's a top lad. Check him out, folks. He's got an awesome channel. He really has. And you know what? It's actually a decent geezer. He really is. Steve Henry's out there as well. I do like your avatar, my friend. It's kind of like a transparent PNG file of a 2x2. I like that. Hey, loving the stream and what you do for this amazing community. Thanks so much, Steve. You are very welcome, my friend. You really are. Bearded Bricks is out there as well. My word, we literally got a hint of good morning Brickwell royalty out there. Loving it. Good to have you here, my friend. It really is. Stud Sidious, he says, I didn't eat the whole thing, but I can't be around bacon because I will. Oh, honestly, bacon, what a thing that is. I was talking to someone about bacon the other day whilst I was eating a bacon sandwich. I won't tell you where they went, but blimey, it was a tasty old roll, I'll tell you. Polar Bricks is out there as well. It's Strange New Worlds, a Netflix show. It's Paramount Plus, but you can get it on Amazon and you can get it from Netflix as well. Definitely worth seeing, folks. If you're going to watch one episode of it, just watch this episode 7 from season 2. It is a masterpiece of writing. It really is. Anyway, talking of masterpieces, I think it's a good name for a stream, isn't it? Masterpieces. Just I have to write that down because I'll forget about it. 28 minutes, 21 seconds. That will remind me. You never know, folks. Who else we got? Blimey, I just got the Sigh of O'Connor is out there as well. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Hope you and the family are having a top time. You're on holiday now, which is lovely. So anyway, where was we? I was bringing someone else in. Sorry, I think Shy Time. I looked at Shy Time. He's pretending to work on spreadsheets or something like that. It keeps making me laugh. But anyway, this guy, folks. Not only are we going to be talking about some of the new sets coming out on Tuesday, we're actually going to be seeing them as well. The likes of Spider-Man and some of these lovely funky dream sets coming out too. That can only mean, of course, one person in Australia that's probably got all these sets, and he's a lovely geezer as well. And he is, without a shadow of a doubt, one of my favorite bloggers out there in the Lego community sphere, really, I'd say. And he's top banana, folks. Check him out. Of course, like everybody else who's on the panel, you will find their details down in the description below. And while you're down there, there's 66 of you watching. Do us a favor, give us a thumbs up. And on that beautiful bombshell, let's bring him in. Of course, it is anyone who's been over there. It is, of course, Jay's Brick Blog, which can only mean one thing. The next person coming on is Jay's Brick Blog. Hello, mate.
Hello. Good morning.
Good day.
Good
How
evening.
You doing?
Sorry.
It's evening for me.
In the morning. So.
What is it for you? What time?
It's 4:30 in the morning.
Dude, how can you even smile at 4:30?
Just how much I love you, Greg.
I can't even, Jay, honestly, folks.
The coffee's kicking in.
Oh, the coffee's kicking in. I love it. The coffee's kicking in. Honestly, folks, you won't believe what I have to do to prize him into joining on a Friday evening. I tell you, you are something special. I got to be honest, Jay. But yeah, it's 4:30 in the morning where you are. It is exactly.
I love what you do.
I tell you, I don't look that good at 4:30 in the morning, folks. It is, of course, 7:30 in the evening here. This is when we're just normally kicking off London calling. It's bizarre. Bricky Brood, what time is it where you are? Because you're Central Time, aren't you?
It's 2:32 right now, Eastern.
2:32 in the afternoon. Yeah. And well, Shy Time's in California. Shy, what's your time zone?
It's 11:32 for Pacific Standard.
Oh, Pacific Standard. Oh, I love that, don't they? That's proper. When you're hearing words like Pacific, that is very West Coast. That is. Lady McBrick. What time zone are you in?
I'm 1 hour ahead. It's 8:30 p.m.
8:30 p.m. Blimey, look at this. Just literally all bar me and the brick mods. We're all in different time zones. We are. This is incredible. But you know what, folks? That's what makes the Lego community so bloody awesome. It really is. Because look, we're all here. Why are we all here? Well, we're all here because we love the brick. It's as simple as that. It really is. Let's say hello to a few peeps that are out there in the chat that have just sort of popped in and said hello and stuff like that. We got the Chewbacca set. Sadly, is hideous. Well, I got to agree with you. It's like a chocolate log, and that's putting it politely. To be fair, I'm looking forward to seeing it in real life. What's up, says Beardy Bricks and Macro Bricks. Studsilius is saying Macro Bricks. I was wondering where you were on Saturday. It's a good thing I got sleep that night because I was in ER the next day. Oh, blimey. I hope everything's all right with you, Stud. Minifig Who? He's saying it's an odd choice. Johnny Builds. He's saying it sure is. Andrew, no way. That is Sai also be saying. Who else we got going on out there as well? Got Jen. She's saying, hey Macro. Jen must know Macro. That's good. Anyway, and we've got Get the Brick. He's saying, hello, Si O'Connor. Long time. He is. Now, anyway, Jay, your last man in. So tell us, how's your jolly old week been, my friend? Oh, I think he's frozen. It's that, or he'll do me in a staring contest. That's for sure. I think he is. No, he's frozen. Oh, it's 4:30 in the morning. Maybe they're rebooting the server or something. Look, there he is. He's gorgeous, isn't he? He's got Rivendell behind him as well. He's got some sort of wow thing as well. Ian, you probably know what that. Oh, he's back. He's back. Is he there? Oh, he's there. He's looking behind us there.
It's a whale. A Duplo whale.
Is that? I was going to say. It's got. Oh my life. You can put your soap in that.
You could fit like 8 minifigures or like something in here.
All right. It's like Moby Dick all over again. Very good. All right. So Jay, now you're back with us. You froze for a second there, but you're back with us now. Thank goodness for that. Fingers crossed.
Dramatic pause.
How you been? How's your week been anyway? And how's all the gearing up going for getting ready for next Tuesday, really, I suppose, with all the new set reviews and stuff.
Yeah, it's been good. I took a bit of a break, which was quite nice, and then I fell sick. So I'm actually just trying to, in the process of getting back on the horse. Like, if you don't, you guys who create content know that it's like a momentum game, and then if you like pause or like go on holiday or get sick, like it's really hard to like get back into the rhythm of things. But yeah, I've been building this week after not building for quite some time. And yeah, it's been fun. We're lucky here in Australia. Like some of the new sets are already out in the stores. I think in the US, like sets are coming out and selling early as well. I've seen a few people get like Sonic sets, like Dreams. A few things have started popping out early on shelves. Does that happen in the UK?
No, I've not seen any personally. Have you, Carrie?
I've not really been looking, but I don't think we normally get them. It seems to be elsewhere. They're luckier.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a strange one for me because I'm actually not going to be buying any new sets, at least not for a while, not for a few weeks, and it's only because we've got. Don't forget, folks, in 4 weeks from now, we're going to be talking about the new Harry Potter sets that are going to be coming out and stuff like Gringotts, and so. My idea is for this next month, I'm going to be building Diagon Alley. And I think it's going to take me a month of doing a few live streams on and off and stuff like that. So, and then I thought, right, the finale of that will be on the Friday, the 1st of September. I don't know if you know this, Jay, but there's going to be a signing event at Leicester Square. So I'm going to be going to that. Brilliant. So I've got to get out there sharpish because then I've got to get home for London Calling that night. And then hopefully the next day building a little bit of the good old Gringotts, or as Lego like to call it, Gring TS Gots for some reason, bank. Because they've got the great big gaps in between them. But anyway, Jay, you were saying, because this is a thing, right? I do find in life, when I relax, very soon around that time, I'll fall ill or something like that. Do you think that's a thing?
Yeah, your body just like it's like I've kept you alive
yeah,
at work when you're going, like when you're you've got your foot on the pedal, and then when you're on holiday, like your immune system goes on like holiday as well. So it's weird.
Yeah, I mean, I got to be honest. Like Shy, you wasn't. I'm sure you wasn't well when you went to Chicago because your voice was.
I was
all
sick
over the show.
like 2 weeks before, so I was recovering the weekend before. So I already had lost my voice the weekend before Brick World, and then I didn't even get to rest in between. Just my immune system really had to kick it up a notch as much as it could, but my vocals were done by Thursday, and then having to talk to more people throughout the weekend made it worse. And then 2 episodes of Cali Bricklick when we got back, and then so that was also one of the other reasons why I just unplugged for a little bit because I needed to recharge.
Yeah, and you have to, because the body needs to heal. It really does. I know that, folks. Go to the gym a few times in a week. Blimey, you know all about it. I thought I pulled a muscle the other day just brushing my teeth. And it's an electric toothbrush as well. So you work that one out yourselves. What about you, Brickbods? I mean, I mean, it's all full on with you guys, isn't it? You got you got 2 kids, unlike Andrew, who's got about 50 of them. But
2 is plenty, to be fair.
It's definitely plenty. 2 godsons is enough for me.
I remember having 2 kids. That's easy.
Did it? Just out of curiosity, have you stopped having kids now? Are you or is it just like, because even I'll be scared to touch him when I'm eating next year in Chicago. I don't want to touch Andrew only because I'm scared of getting impregnated or something like that because of it. He's like the god of birth control or something like that. I don't know, but anyway, help me, someone. I'm going all over the place here. But Andrew, how many kids have you got now? Where's the brood at the moment?
We have 5, and that's the end of it for sure. 3 are from me, and then 2 are from my partner from a previous relationship.
Okay,
kind of a blended family, I guess. So our house filled up pretty quickly there. It went from 2 to 4 to 5, and we're like, all right, that's enough.
Yeah. He does all right for a 2-bed house. I'll tell you. It's all nice and cozy. It's like something out of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. You've got like 10 people sleeping in one big bed or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. So far, no one's doubled up yet, but we'll see.
He's working on it. Put with the bunk beds. He's got to expand the Lego room. Now, talking of kids and expanding Lego rooms, Brickbods, where are you guys at the moment? I know 2 kids is probably enough for you 2, but what about the Lego room? Where you guys at with that?
Yeah, we now have more Lego rooms than kids. I think that's an issue.
That's the correct way round to have it, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
He is actually jolly happy about that.
Yeah.
The new Lego room, it's coming on. You are managing to fill it with stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm spending the summer sort of slowly fixing the Lego room and getting everything right. Everything in here will sort of move out up there. But at the moment, it's just an empty room with a table in, which is quite nice.
Yeah,
and some boxes.
Yeah. Okay, nice. Yeah. But is it going to look a little bit more? How can I put it? Spaced out, or is it?
Yeah, hopefully the aim is to not be so cluttered and be a bit more able to be creative without drowning in stuff. And it's already fixed one problem in that we had Lego literally throughout the downstairs of our house, and so now that's all gone upstairs, and it's kind of we can live downstairs without Lego, which is nice. It was getting a bit overwhelming.
It was. We've managed to kind of get all of the girls' Lego sorted as well, so that's all now in one big box rather than littered across 3 different rooms.
Yeah, and so there's no Lego as you like walk around the house, which is nice because that's quite painful.
I got to be honest, this year I spent hundreds of pounds on containers and all sorts of things. Like last week, I found we got a place here, folks, called B&Q's. It's basically a giant hardware store, and they were selling containers, 150-litre containers for it was £20. I bought loads of them, as some people, as you might have seen on Instagram. I was pretty excited about it when I came across them, I tell you. A bit too excited, probably, but there you go.
Version of that.
It was nice. I've seen all sorts of versions of that, believe me. Anyway, moving on very swiftly. We've got Brent's Bricks out there as well. We've got the beautiful Matt Mellish. He's out there too. I think he's going to be coming on in a few weeks. Noble Bricks is out there. Say, Brent. Shy Time is saying, hey, Titanium J, Minark. He wouldn't say it quite like that. He says much more manly than I do. He really does. Echo Bricks is there too. Give me a big old wave out there to Minark. Si's out there as well. And I thought, who's this? Who's this? Lego Team B. Great to see everyone here. Team B. That's very, very cool. Lovely to have you here. Is Lego Team B. I like that. That's very, very cool. And of course, we've got the awesome, the youngster. That is, of course, our toy world as well. But he's also smart. He's a smart lad. He really is in more ways than one. AV Bricks is out there too. Good to see you guys. Hope you've had a top week. I've got a picture from them to show you lovely lot as well. Now, don't forget, we've got 72 of you gorgeous AFOLs out there. 73, actually. We're on 38 thumbs up. Come on, folks. We can get it up to 50. You know we like to. Now, the survey that we've got as well. I'm going to go around the panel. I'm going to talk to the panel about this. I don't think they ever covered this subject on Cali Brick Pick. I don't know. I might be wrong there. But anyway, the question being, with your empty Lego set boxes, do you Keep them all. 26% of you do at the moment. Keep some. 41%. That's kind of where I'm at with that. Throw them all. 29%. That's massive. Don't blame you. Or reuse it for something else. I can't be too specific, folks, there because I've only got 4 options, I'm afraid. So sort it out, YouTube. Minark's out there too. I think I saw something from Minark earlier on. Yes, I did actually. Sorry, Minark. Sorry, I was meandering around. I really, really was. Anyway, Minark, £2. It says LC182. Evening to all. 72-hour live stream hype. It is indeed, my friend. And on that note, detach cable.
Detach cable. Cable detached.
Thank you so much for that. I just had a lovely drop of ice cold Ribena then. So thank you so much for that, Minark. I really appreciate it. Because believe it or not, folks, my voice does get a bit husky when I talk a bit too much as well. It really does. Right, where do we get to anyway? We've asked the Brickbots about their room and the fact that they're not going to be multiplying any longer. Brick and Brood saying as well he's going to stop at 5. It's a strange number if you ask me. There we go. Maybe because he likes 5-a-side football or soccer, as they say out there. But anyway, Lady McBrick, let's ask you: how's your week been in the wibbly wobbly world of Lego?
Too short. Could have been longer.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what they all say.
It
Anyway.
flew by. It's I don't know what's happening. Maybe it's because it's summer. It's really weeks are getting shorter and shorter. I don't know why.
Well, dare I say it, Nicole? Have you noticed the nights are drawing in already?
Yeah, the days getting shorter. How is that possible?
I know. It is happening. So I honestly, we haven't had a brilliant summer here in any way, shape, or form. We really haven't. I think autumn's going to come early this year. I really do. What do you reckon, Brickbots?
We had a really hot June.
Yeah, June was really nice.
We seem to be getting into a pattern of a hot September as well. So it's like over the summer is rubbish, and then as soon as you go back to school, it's really nice. Yeah. So I'm predicting that.
There we go. And what's the summer been like in Canada, Mr. Brood?
It's super hot right now. I don't know if that's
Is
the
it?
exact temperature for you guys, but it's today in particular is supposed to feel like 38 degrees Celsius. But I think it's technically 32 or 30. It's really hot today. Tomorrow will be a little bit cooler, but it's still like in the 30s. It's been pretty hot actually. So just dealing with that.
Like even for Australia, like
oh yeah,
Canadians would be
and
like,
it's humid as well. Like so, like we get that's what makes it feel like a lot hotter than it really is. It's,
yeah, of course.
It's no good near the Great Lakes here.
No, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Well, next year after I've been to Chicago, I'm gonna go right from Chicago and go see my brother in Boston, and he's told we're gonna go around for a few days at some place called Cape Cod. Nice. Apparently that's meant to be quite nice around there. So I'm gonna be going there, dipping my feet in there. It's meant to be quite nice there. So yeah, Jay, sure. Did you say it's actually warm for you in Australia at the moment, or it's cool?
Well, we're on the other side of the world, so it's winter here. So it's been pretty chilly.
Okay. Oh, and we won't talk about the cricket or anything like that because that's a bit boring, really, isn't it? The fact that Australia keeps beating England. But what can I say? I'd rather talk about Technic sets than cricket.
You lose the Americans and you lose the Americans really quickly once you start talking about cricket.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm going to trigger a load of people out there about Technics. I love Technics, honestly, folks. I really do. That's why I build so much of it. But anyway, I think that even sounded worse, actually. But there we go. No, I do like Technic, actually. Jay, have you actually reviewed any Technic sets? Because reading any Technic stuff.
It's not something I specialize in. Yeah. I don't build a lot of Technic. I do have the Perseverance on my backlog and in my pipeline that I want to build. I don't have to do that for like Lego or anything, but that's more of a personal interest. So I will kind of step into Technic when it feels right.
You have to, yeah. Yeah, oh, that's fair enough. Larry's out there. He's saying, "Hello, friends. Great to see you here, Larry. It really is. I love you, man. Hope all is good with you." He's saying that what the hell's cricket? The quickest answer is probably it's a sport. We invented it here in England, and we keep getting beaten at it now. It's a bit like the Americans when it comes to basketball now. Just throw that one in there.
It goes for a few days, like a test goes for a few days, and it's just an excuse for people to like drink and watch cricket and just get drunk in the sun.
It is. Oh, drunk in the sun. Oh, that'd be nice. If I drank, and secondly, if we actually had some sun in this country. Greg's trip to Brickworld, aka the Lego British Invasion. That's it. I'm going to wear a red coat or something like that, I think. Shire fixed me up with a tailor out there, I'm sure of it. Maybe I'll just come over with a crown. I don't know. What do you reckon, Shire? If I came over with a crown, would I get lynched?
Yes.
No, you'll be fine. You're okay. We don't dislike the UK.
See, I think that America secretly wants to be ruled by the British. I can't understand any reason why they hang on so tightly to the imperial measurement system when it makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
But they just like it because it brings them back to that being ruled by the British.
Sure.
Yeah, why is
the
this?
only logical explanation, isn't it?
Shy, why is it? Why are you guys stuck with the imperial? Because like, was it 2.56 inches or 2.56 centimeters to an inch? That's all I can remember. Why?
I have no answer to that. We were brought up. Like when you guys are talking about how hot it is or how cold it is, I had to like remember. Wait, it's Celsius. I'm like, because if you were to ask me that question, like how's the weather where you're at in California, I'm like it's 100 degrees right now. So 37 Celsius.
Yeah,
right?
37. That is warm though. That's 37 is warm. Yeah, 37 is very, very warm. And I think 30 Fahrenheit is it? That's like 0 or something. That is, I don't know, roughly anyway. But yeah, no, it's very. Do they in Canada? Do they use imperial or are they metric up there?
No, metric for sure. Like kilometers an hour, like we centimeters, but depends. I mean, like when I was working in a metal shop, like inches is what we used all the time because we dealt with a lot of American like bills and stuff like that. So it's just I don't know, rule of thumb. My dad grew up more. I think it switched when my dad was like growing up. He might have started imperial at one point, and then they made the switch to metric.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, my parents were they brought up on imperial, and then evolution happened in the UK, and we invented fire and stuff like that, and they got really measurement. Well, Jay, in Australia, surely you guys are metric down there.
Oh yeah, metric, true and true.
Yeah. Okay. Lady McBrick, Germany. Well, you guys insisted we go metric, so you must be metric.
Definitely. We use military time as well. All these AM, PM totally confuses me.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it. The EDT, CDT. I mean, the Americans just make it up. I got bad enough with Andrew this week saying, oh, yeah, I'm EST. And I'm like, no, Andrew, you're not EST, you're EDT. And then,
it switches. I didn't realize.
Exactly. Did you copy and paste it off Wikipedia or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know. I didn't realize. I knew.
I know. I'm in the same boat. Like, who cares? We're about to get rid of the whole time shift for us. Hopefully soon.
Where's that going to put you? The rest of the world is going to be going through different time zones. And
I mean, we shift from like an hour forward or hour back. At least for us. I know some other places do it too, but I know like a lot of states are trying to stop changing their times.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense because the rest of the world is going to change their time zones and you're not, and so it's going to be really weird. Like
we're American, we don't care.
I know. It's like they have this thing called the World Series. Well, see another country in that, and I'll give you a tenner.
Canada.
Yeah, exactly.
The Blue Jays.
What's that then? What's that?
That's the Toronto Blue Jays.
I've got no idea what you say.
They're the Canadian baseball team, MLB.
Oh, okay. Baseball. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Oh, nice.
The World Series. They won it in, I guess 93, 94, I think it was.
Still been a bit.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember the English being in that, or the Germans, or I don't know, Japanese.
I think Japan were in it once.
Were they?
I think so.
Were they? Oh, I wonder why. I mean, saying that, the Australians are in the Eurovision Song Contest. Apparently, Jay, did you know that?
It's great, yeah. Eurovision is huge here, so.
Dude, we love it. Especially my mate Sayo O'Connor out there. We absolutely adore it. We do. It's 4 hours of pure fun. It is, and fun and tassels. I love all that.
I feel like the Americans would enjoy Eurovision. Like they should invite the Americans onto Eurovision.
What do you reckon, Shai? What do you reckon?
I like the movie on Netflix with Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
That's pretty much where that
What about
stops.
Barbie? I mean, Barbie's going down a storm. I mean, that's Eurovision all over. That is, isn't it? That's meant to be. I mean, you've got 2 brilliant films out there at the moment: Oppenheimer and Barbie. I mean, blimey, you couldn't pick 2 different types of films ever. But
I mean, if the US were to go in like 1 year, it could trickle into like more fandom for it, at least for us.
I think so. It's definitely something to say. What do you lot out there think about it? So okay, so before we get talking about the new sets and all that stuff, let's talk about boxes then. I mean, we'll build Lego and stuff. I mean, look, when I go to I don't know, when I go to IKEA, right? I don't bring stuff back, build it. I don't think, oh, I got to keep this box. You never know, I might want it one day. But I do with Lego, and it's a strange thing. And at the moment, I've got 200 boxes in the vaults, and I'm gonna make some space. I'm gonna do it this weekend. I'm gonna film it. My wife's going away for a couple of days, folks. So I'm home alone. So I thought, right, I'm gonna get all the boxes out from the vaults, build some of them back up again, keep a load of them flat packed, whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna shoot a video on that because I'm taking over practically a bit of a section of downstairs. Let's put it that way. And I'm going to keep some. And in my head, I'm thinking about 33% of those I might keep. I don't know. I won't know until I actually start doing it. And I'll be prepping the work for that tomorrow. I put a few things out there. I was talking about it on my Discord server and stuff like that. And the chat went crazy. Everyone's got their own and the people aren't really opinionated. There's no wrong answer, no right answer to it. It just comes down to circumstance. So I'm going to start off with Shai first, because if you YouTube it and search for it on YouTube, one of the first videos that comes up is Shai time. It's my time. So Shai, tell us a little bit about the boxes and what you do with yours.
For real though, that comes up on the search like immediately. Great,
dude. You're up there in the top 4. I mean, that said, I mean, I'm a fan of yours. I'm like a super fan. So maybe it would do that anyway. But dude, it's up there, honestly.
Oh, cool. It's well, that makes me happy. So
you're doing well.
That was just like a spontaneous video that just for fun with no intent for do anything. But as far as boxes are concerned, in general, I find it easier to just toss it and not think about it. Currently, just get rid of it. Like, there's the space is like very limited in my house. But I do have some boxes. If you saw that video, I do pretty much talk trash saying that you should be throwing away all your boxes. They're not important. It really just takes up space. In reality, like most Lego fans don't sell their stuff anyways. So it's like, why keep the box? So with that said, I do have some boxes that I should probably just toss out. Like they're like the old modular boxes. Like I don't need them. I don't plan on ever selling the set with the box. If I get rid of it, it'll just be with the set. The set already is worth more than what the purchase point without the box. So, and I don't even have I tossed out all my instructions. So it's why I keep the box at this point. So I just need to toss those out. But like the general rule though, for me is like anything that just, that the kids get, boxes thrown out right away. Like instructions are thrown out right away. Anything that I get for myself, I contemplate if I'm ever going to want to break it down and possibly sell soon. The key is I'm going to sell it soon. If I plan on holding on to it, then it's a hit or miss. But like if it's a giant box, I just toss it. Like if there's no real reason. Like for me, I always, every time I sell my Lego, it's been without the box. Like I rarely sell it with the box.
Have you found it's okay to sell it without the box as well?
Yeah,
like
people will still buy it. Like, I mean, there are some people who really like want a pristine condition, but ultimately the set that you're selling back to them isn't pristine if they've been on display. Like you know what I mean? So it's just like why it's just added stress and space that it's not worth it to me specifically. Like that's just me.
Yeah, no, that's fine. And that's the thing. That is the thing. So so out of curiosity, your most expensive set that you ever bought, have you still got the boxes for that, or did you go no?
Now, is that like Lego or like Brickmania? Brick
well, actually, I've never bought a Brickmania set. So do they actually come in boxes, or in my head, I'm just sort of thinking they come in sort of a big bag or something like that?
No. So yeah, so there are custom companies that just send you the bag, but companies like Brick Veteran, Brickmania, at that level, there's a whole packaging that comes with it. So the money that you're also spending for the set like that's included into that price point. But it does feel like a proper product when you're getting one of those sets because you do have a box. Now those I do keep because I do move them. I don't just hold on to them. So like I build it once I'm over it. I don't want it on display anymore. I don't ever rebuild a set ever again. It just leaves my house. So those I'll keep because I already know I'm gonna sell them. The Lego ones, it's like if I break it down, it just goes into the parts collection. So like there's no point of keeping the boxes or the instructions. So
very cool.
But the most expensive set for both of the third party companies, I think the most expensive set's like $3,800. Yeah, I do have that box. As far as Lego, the Millennium Falcon, I do have that box still, but other boxes are in that box. I could probably just toss it out.
And that's the cool thing. Yeah, you can put a box in a box in a box. So there is always that. There is always that, definitely.
So,
all right, that's cool. That's cool. A Brickmania box. Shai, have you got any Brickmania boxes there to have?
Yeah, I have one.
Can I see one? Because I can't remember actually ever seeing one. I'm loving all the love out there as well, folks.
Well, here's a small one.
Let's have a look. I've never seen one before. Let's have a look. This is like
it's an older one. It's that's
nice.
The the brother of the famous Red Baron.
Red Baron, yeah. Which I think they did a set. I'm sure they did a set.
Yeah, they did. Once. But so this one is an older Brickmania box, gloss photo prop. Like it's a beautiful box. So like them and Brick Veteran, they do really good packaging. Now, I should just toss out the ones that I know I'm never gonna sell, but for the most part, I do keep most of them. I should get rid of them. I actually use the Brickmania boxes as like they're in the city. They're like to level the buildings up and down and to keep it stable. I do
really
for that. Yeah. So like all the Brickmania boxes are like a lot of them are on like the side of the walls to prop up and keep the city like sturdy. So I don't have to waste Duplo bricks. So
I got to be honest, I would keep the Brickmania. I think Brickmania is actually quite a good investment. In all honesty, I really do.
The pool for people who would want to buy it though is a lot smaller. So you could definitely get your money's worth, if not more.
Yeah.
But it's just it's like I in terms of like having something that's really expensive to sell, it's a smaller pool of people that would want to buy it. So you have to wait and sit on it more than you would Lego.
Yeah, understandably, I suppose. But then I always think when it comes to investing anyway, and I do invest in Lego. That really was one of the first things I got into Lego about. I was getting bored with cryptocurrencies and stuff like that. I said I want something tangible, so I went down Lego, and because I'm kind of half interested in it, and look where I am now. But
hey, Greg, when you go to Brickworld next year, maybe Shai will take you to there.
That's the thing. Dude, honestly, I've got I'm not gonna really buy too much when I'm out there.
That's a lie
at this stage. But I do want to buy a Brickmania sets. Like if they come out with something like some British craft or something like that, because RAF it and all that sort of stuff.
I was there, and I was looking around for something I could buy, and I couldn't pull the trigger on too many things there. I got some custom figs and like a little brick, but I didn't pull the trigger on anything there. It's up there in price for sure.
Yeah, the figs. Yeah, that's what I recommend people buy. Just buy the figs.
I've got some special sets as well at my brother's in Boston because I buy stuff from America and I just send it to his house. So I've got a big box of stuff that's got to come over. So that's a video waiting to happen. Now someone else has just materialized, but I'm in a moment when I bring her in. I'm going to say hello to a few peeps out there in the chat. Jay, I'm going to ask you next. So I'll come back to you. I want you to think about it because the thing is with Jay is, of course, Jay is in LAN. So he gets loads of Lego sets. I would say gets loads, but you get some free. Does that potentially have an effect on keeping them at all or anything like that. But I'll come back to you and ask you that question in a second, Jay. I always like getting people ready for it. It says dark and mysterious, but it's not, folks. It's not, honestly. Macro Brick says, I've kept all boxes, anything over $100. Only recently, I've started throwing all new boxes out. That's interesting. Okay, very interesting idea. Eureka! She says, I keep some of the boxes, but expect Lego to send a pristine box. Otherwise, it's not clear if something is missing. I had one that was so crushed when delivered, I sent it back. I do that sometimes with Amazon. Yeah, when Amazon decides to send it in like a plastic envelope, and it's like, well, of course it's going to get crushed. You've got to breathe on it, and it kind of indents the box. Ruler, it says, and it's good to have you as well, Ruler. It says, yeah, I definitely keep Brick Mania boxes just for the price. And the Brick Veteran boxes are just amazing with magnets. What's all that about? Shai, do you know anything about that?
It's like a purse. It's like a really expensive, like purse-like bag, like a box for purses. It like the lid snaps to the like magnetically to the bottom of the box. It's
that's
great,
nice.
but it's not cheap.
Do you get a certain satisfaction when you close the box?
Yes. Yeah, I will definitely flip it. So like, you know, when you buy or when you're like at a bar or when you're or a liquor store or something like that, you have like your top shelf alcohol, like your whiskey, vodka that are in boxes.
The good
like,
stuff.
You're paying this much money, you expect that type of packaging. I feel like like if I'm going to spend like $2,000 on a custom Lego set, I want the packaging to be amazing. Like I don't want it to come in a bag of like just plastic bricks. Like I would be upset if I paid that much because it's not treated as a premium product. So like things like Brick Mania, Brick Veteran, I want it. If I'm spending that much money, I want it to have like a nice box. Whether I toss it out afterwards, I have no idea. I mean, I don't keep my wine bottles that comes in nice boxes. So like, because that's another thing, like that's really big in like the custom world. Like, do you expect a box with or like do you want packaging for custom stuff? So it's really telling about the company if they respect their own product, if they have proper packaging for it, because other companies don't do that, and they're charging one really big price point. I'm not going to name them out here, but they don't have any packaging. So it's like, you know, like what are you paying for? So
that is true. Actually, the packaging. I mean, Apple, blimey, they make it a bit of an experience with the old packaging.
And that's it. It's the experience of like unboxing it and enjoying. Just like if you were to open the Millennium Falcon box, like would you be upset if it was just a box just to open up like any other Lego set, or do you want to go through like the different quotes, the pictures that are on the outside of the box? You know, the whole opening, enjoying the experience of like of a brand new premium product is something not to like take lightly.
Yeah, because you are paying for that. You are paying for that as well. That's a good point, actually, especially Millennium Falcon. Oh my god, that was lovely, and the AT-AT as well. That was quite sensational, to be honest, folks. I liked it so much, I videoed it because I was like, God, this is really good, and then I was doing something else. Oh, this is really good. Anyway, on that note, something that's really, really good is our next guest, our seventh and final guest here tonight on London Calling 182, aka the 72-hour Lego community live stream. She's from, well, Shai earlier on said our North American friends in Canada. So this is a bit like me saying my Northern England friends up in Scotland. I don't know how she's going to feel about that. I've got an idea, but anyway, let's bring her in, shall we? It is, of course, Maxine, aka Bonnie's Bricks. Hello,
hi, everyone. Thanks for the intro, Greg. Hi, panel. How's everyone doing?
We're doing very well.
Very good to be back. Thank you so much for having me. Northern England friend. Not sure about that, Greg.
I would never normally say it. It was only the Shai mentioned it about Canada. I thought, I wonder what my Scottish friends would think about that. And then I thought, hold on, I've got a Scot coming on.
Different countries, Greg. We're not the same.
We're in North America.
We're in the same continent. Did you know that Mexico's in North America too?
Yeah, I thought Mexico was South America.
No,
what's going on there?
It's South America's a totally different continent.
Is it really?
North America consists of 3 countries. And if you want to count the islands, I guess you can include them too. But like, it's like we have Mexico, United States, then Canada.
Yeah, and Yeah, I don't know. I always thought. I honestly thought Mexico came in as South America.
No, you have all the Central American countries, and then you have South America.
Oh, okay. I think the South Americans love Mexicans more than what the Americans love. So I don't know, but I'm not quite sure of the politics out there. But all I remember is there was someone somewhere with a dodgy haircut tried to build a great big wall once. That was all. And I don't know, but there we go. I don't venture into politics of places I don't go. In fact, I don't go anywhere near politics. Anyway, back to Scotland and Bonnie. Earth to Bonnie. Oh, can I just say, your other half's got lovely pajamas, by the way.
I know. I was like waiting for that to happen.
Trousers. He has to be in Scotland.
I know. They were Christmas PJs. We've all got matching ones. It's ridiculous.
So how you doing? Are you back at work now? Yeah. Because like last time you was on, it was just on the cusp of going back to do whatever you do.
Yeah, no, I am back at work now. It's very, very strange. It's like kind of feels like you're starting a new job when you go back to work after maternity leave. It's a bit Martian because you feel totally out of it, but when you come back, everyone expects you just to remember everything, and you're like, like that's not the case for everything. But no, it's good. It's good to be back into a routine and things like that, and just having a bit of a different day every day rather than just kind of getting up doing the same thing all the time with baby. But that's good. I am off at the moment though because our childminder is on holiday, so I've had to take holidays to be to take care of her.
Oh no, really?
So but it's fine. Like obviously we went to London recently for my birthday, so that was really, really good. So now we're recovering from that because it was not a relaxing holiday whatsoever. It was like constant. It was a very intense holiday, trying to get around all the Lego stores and just do as much as we could, like in this short space of time.
Well, we've got quite a few in London. Did you like that? Because I mean, they're not a million miles away from each other, but
we only ended up going to 2, I think. Actually, I know you have 4, but one of them is just like Back and Beyond, isn't it? It's Blue Water, I think.
No, that's a 5th one. That's in Kent. That is.
Oh, is that a 5th one? Okay.
Yeah, that's a 5th one, Kent. We've got the 4 we've got Stratford. So if I'm coming along in a line, you've got Stratford, then Leicester Square, then Battersea Power Station, and then you've got Shepherd's Bush. That one there. Lovely names, aren't they? Shepherd's Bush.
Yeah.
You think there'd be a Lego store in a Shepherd's Bush. Sounds a bit weird when you say it out loud. But yeah. What 2 did you go to? You must have gone to Leicester Square. Please tell me you went to Leicester Square.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Of course we did. Of course we did. Of course we did. No, actually, funnily enough, we kind of were wandering along, like not getting our bearings at all on the first day. And then we just kind of came around a corner and I could smell. I was like, that smells like weird chocolate. And I was like, oh, it's the M&M store. And then right opposite that is the Lego store. There's Leicester Square. And the line was just ridiculous though. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it for like another day where we can really like take our time with it. So I'd seen it, but we didn't go in straight away. Okay. So we did go to that one, and we actually met up with Matt Elder, Family Bricks. Yeah. So we met up with him actually to go to Battersea. So we went to Battersea Power Station.
Now, what did you think of Battersea? Because I love Battersea because it's so different to the other one.
Yeah, no, it's just really cool to see how they've like totally changed the power station and everything. Yeah. I will admit the store was smaller than I thought. But it was still like an absolute treat because they obviously have that other kind of like floor, like a half floor. Yeah. So it was really, really good, and stacked up the pick-a-brick. Like the pick-a-brick was like the thing that really got me. I was like, this is tiny.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
Like so small, but like Edinburgh's bigger. Like I never thought that would be the case for any London store, but no, it was really good, and we ended up going to Leicester Square right after. That wasn't planned. But it was fortunate because Matt decided to tag along as well, and at both stores we bought a couple little things, but mainly I was like, I'm going to other Lego stores to take advantage of their pad wall, and Matt had one of the boxes like from the trial. And that obviously is like the best for getting like the most out of your pad wall, and he was nice enough to let me borrow it and just like kind of like stack it and then empty it into the bag for both stores. So I have like so much Lego to like sort in my bag.
That's the way to do it.
So I got loads of like great parts, and I just need to like sort them all out. For
I tell you what, the pad wall at the moment, folks. Oh my god, it's on fire at the moment. There are some brilliant parts.
Yeah, I couldn't find the part that you posted about though, because you had posted like the day before, and I was like, Greg, I'm about to go to that store. Like,
yeah, the arches. That's it. They got other sets that they went like that. They went absolutely loads, and I bundled those in. And they're in I think they're over there. They might be back at the house still. I don't know.
But I have to tell you though, you'll never guess what happened. So I don't know. I think I have like something in line with like the universe or something. I've said this before, right? Because like for so long I've been wanting a very specific part from the pad wall, and I was like, they're never going to put that part in the pad wall. Like, it's really hard to get hold of. I feel like they're a little bit more expensive, like to buy from Lego each and things like this. And I was like, if anywhere has it, one of the London stores will. And of course they didn't. And then I come home and I find out that the Edinburgh store has them in. So I'm yeah, and it's like really late. I'm absolutely exhausted, like from all the traveling, and I'm thinking, Aaron, we can't go to the Lego store tonight, but someone's just posted about it on Facebook.
I cannot go to the Lego store.
No, so I was just like, But anyway, I sent him to go the next day. And
what was this part? I want to know what this part is.
Well,
what was the element called?
Let me see if I can get one.
Right. If it's a 1x2 plate, I'm going to be very disappointed.
No, of course not. It is this part.
Oh yeah. We've just got those. We've just got those in. Yeah.
And I was like, I need loads of burps.
Yeah.
So they had these big rock pieces, and I phoned the Lego store ahead, and I was like, I'm wondering if you have these pieces before I come in, because I'm coming all the way in just for these pieces. And I was like, it's like an ugly rock piece. And she was like, oh yes, I know what one you mean. And they had like so many, like the thing was full, but I was like, do you have any in the back in case someone else comes in? Because I just imagined all these like Bricklink sellers basically going in and just like,
oh yeah,
if you go on, right? Yeah, because if you go on Bricklink right now, like you can't really get them. You can get like a handful used, and it's just but you want to get loads of these, don't you, for landscaping? So I don't know how many we got, but maybe like 100 or something.
Those are on online pick-a-build. You could order them from Lego from online.
That's true. Yeah, that's probably where I would probably get them from, because I tell you what, trying to get them in them plastic containers is tough. And there is a way of doing it where you got to kind of put them together and then put a plate over the top, but fill them up as well.
Yeah. But I was so happy to get these though, and I got the purple masonry.
Yeah, they're great.
As well, so the lavender ones. So.
Well done. Oh yeah, the lavender bricks. There's loads of them. Yeah. But don't talk to Carrie about them, because as much as Carrie loves purple, purple's her favourite colour of everyone. She doesn't do lavender. Doesn't do lavender. Can't do lavender.
Good.
Honestly,
too light. It's not vibrant enough. It's not Harry Potter enough.
50 shades of purple. Anyway, back to Jay. Jay. So we're talking about boxes tonight, Bonnie. Bonnie Bricks boxes. And the question to Jay, as was to Shai earlier on as well, what do we do with our boxes? Do we keep them? Do we throw them? Do we keep some of them? What do you do, Jay?
I am on Team Shai on this one. Like, you should just recycle boxes, recycle manuals, because modern manuals are just ugly.
They are a bit.
You spend so much on a set, and you get like an ugly like white manual, and these manuals are just like heavy. They take up a lot of space. Just chuck them in the bin.
Plus, they're online too. You don't really need them.
Yep.
Yeah, I got to be. Yeah, the PDFs. I use PDFs when I'm streaming. But I do like the manuals. But there's manuals and there are manuals. Jay, do you keep like Jay? Have you built the Millennium Falcon?
No, not yet. Well, that one I'll keep. I feel like it depends on the.
I think they're about 40 quid. That is.
Yeah. It depends on the manual, because some of the manuals nowadays have like really nice art on them, so they feel collectible. Like if you've built, say, like Tales of the Space Age from Lego Ideas, the manuals are gorgeous. Like you could
ideas, of course,
frame them up. But then you get stuff like this where it's just a render, like kind of a poor render on a white background. It's just I have no idea what's going on. But like modern Lego boxes, I'm not sure if you realize as well, the cardboard is like flimsy. Like you spend say $600, $500 on like Lion Knight's castle, and the box is flimsy. It's a nice box, don't get me wrong. The packaging is great, but it's just flimsy, and it just takes up a lot of space. And I feel there's no like if you've opened the box, there's hardly any like collectible value with a modern Lego box, because they don't do this anymore.
Oh no! Look at this. Look, shows that.
From this,
shows the
from
fact
this-
we
from
missed
this-
these.
From this era, boxes absolutely keep all the boxes because they're great. They open up. Like some of the older sets have like B models and C models on them.
That part on the front there, you know, that part on the sort of left side of that it looks like a drill.
Yeah.
I mean, my God, how much is that element worth on Bricklink?
It's worth a bit, yeah,
It's
especially
worth
if
a
you want,
bit. Chrome.
nice and chromy. But yeah, like from that era, boxes feel like they're part of the like set. Like you used to get excited about boxes. You go to the store, you open up the flip top lid, you look inside. It's kind of cool. But nowadays, like boxes are, I don't know. They've nerfed the boxes quite significantly.
Yeah, and it's even more annoying when there's just a dark black box and it's just a set on there.
Unless you buy like the Technic like hypercars, like say like the Ferrari box, the Porsche box, you know, where you kind of open it and you know there's a more premium like unboxing experience to it. Then those I will keep.
They've got to be good because they sell those in Porsche shops as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, nice. Okay, so like Lego Ideas, I like because you know they're kind of got the flaps on them as well. Still, haven't they?
Some of them, not all,
but not all. Oh God, honestly, it's a nightmare. I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting. Now, Bonnie. I'm going to come to Lady McBrick afterwards because she's been around a little while. You look like you're shrinking, by the way, Lady McBrick. Your chair's like 10 times too big for you. You got a hell of a back on that. But it's Bonnie. You've been how long have you been doing Lego for? Since a year? Like year and a half?
Literally just over a year now. Since my birthday last year, so like mid-July last year.
Okay, so you've been doing it since you were 21 then, and
so kind.
Tell me what do you do with your boxes? Tell us the truth, Bonnie.
We've literally just been talking about this recently. We currently have been keeping most of our boxes, and they are taking up so much space now. And now we're actually having a discussion, being like, well, if we're absolutely certain we're not going to potentially ever get rid of a certain set, why don't we just get rid of that box? But actually we have had an even better idea. We saw this, maybe some other people have seen this online as well, people doing this, but it looks really, really good to decorate kind of like your Lego room or whatever. People get these really nice big frames and then they just like get the front of the box and frame it, and it actually looks really, really good. So I think we might do that for some of our favorite sets. Like
I agree. That is definitely a thing. I've seen people do it. And I think it looks excellent. I think it's a really good. I've seen people do it with old castle sets and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and it really does look good.
Really good.
Okay, interesting. So you're going to keep saying, okay, then, okay. So based on that fact that you'd be willing to decorate a room with boxes, the front or rear of the boxes, I suppose it really matters. Some people say the rear is better than the front in some respects. What have you got a criteria of what those particular sets would be?
Just probably ones that have like been a really, really enjoyable and memorable build, I suppose. Like ones, or like the art of the box is really quite eye-catching. So I'm sure Aaron would probably want us to maybe consider that with the Millennium Falcon set. I would probably do it with the Disney Castle sets. Things like this. Maybe Rivendell as well, because these are the biggest boxes we have.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, that's a good shout. And if you're definitely not going to sell them, like one of my favorite boxes, at least off the top of my head, is Voltron. And they ain't going nowhere. I love that box to bits. But yeah, okay, cool. All right, so Bonnie's going to use them as a form of decoration, which is cool. I think do it. It's a thing, folks. It's a thing. Honestly, check it out. Bonnie will probably make some content on it because she's a YouTuber. Of course she is. Lady McBrick, you're also, Little Dick tells me, you're also a Lego YouTuber.
Theoretically one who doesn't post any videos, doesn't do any live streams, but if you don't, if that doesn't matter, I'm a big YouTuber.
She's massive YouTube. She's a massive YouTuber, not doing any content. But what can I say? You're here. You're here.
My goal is to get into get rich without ever creating content, having the most followers.
Yeah.
Is there something like
how many followers you got for someone that has never done any content? How many followers you got? And do check her channel out, folks. Even if for the sheer hell of her not having any content on it. I've never said that before, but it sounds weird, but it's true.
I have to check. My best guess would be 15, but someone please check. I have no idea.
All right, check it out, folks. Come on, the link's down in the description below. Just do her a favor. Just subscribe just for a laugh. Because one day you'll be notified that she's actually done something.
One day I will be in the book, the Guinness book, like the biggest YouTuber without any content.
There we go. The biggest YouTuber. There we go. It'd be like Mrs. Beast. But what can I say?
Got 33. You've got 33, Nicole. So double what you
33. I'd say that's not bad for someone. That's not so bad. Where's she going? She's had enough. She's going to go and subscribe now. That's it. Dun, 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 dun. She's still got the Christmas. Ian, why has she still got the Christmas wrapping paper by the door? It's been there 7 months. Sort it out.
Where would you keep it?
I don't know. Not there.
Christmas is coming, Greg. She's getting planned ahead of time.
Is she? All right. I want to know who put the light switch up as well, by the way.
Oh, I don't know. It's ridiculous. Why they decided, instead of just buying a thin light switch, they went, I know what we'll do. We'll just cut into the woodwork.
Yeah. That's it. Poor old architrave. I don't know. Anyway, all right. So did Lady Brick actually answer the question about boxes? I got a feeling that she didn't.
No, she'll talk about boxes when she gets back. She likes talking about boxes.
Oh, does she? All right, we'll talk about boxes with Carrie. Boxing with Carrie. So, Lady McBrick, what are you? Are you a keeper, a thrower, or something else? And when it comes to boxes, what floats your boat?
I throw them away. The moment I build it, the build is finished, I throw them away. I see no value in keeping them because once it's built, the box doesn't really guarantee anymore that it's complete. Especially if I build them, then it's a guarantee that it's not complete. The only reason that I would see is if I build it, disassemble it, and then hand it over to someone else. Only because otherwise I would have to buy a box in order to ship it somehow. Because you can't put it in zipper bags and ship it in zipper bags. But as long as that's not the case, I don't have the space for it.
Yeah, I don't have the space for it. That's true. But you've got a big old Lego room as well, which is
to die
for.
Yeah, and I'm content with what I have. It's just, and in addition to that, the former apartment I had a cellar, but the cellar, it was not really a structure the cellar like I have now.
Yeah,
it
don't
was
put that
rather yeah, it was with these panels, so you everyone was able to look in, and I really was afraid to put in there my boxes. Because I thought that people might break in, thinking that there's Lego in it, and being then very, very angry with me, only finding the empty boxes.
Yeah.
Not good.
I suppose so. That's a funny way of looking at things. I love the way Nicole's mind works. It really is. You could always leave a little carrot in there for him or something like that, so at least they wouldn't get hungry. Carrie's back. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, here she is. Carrie, we're talking about boxes and do we keep them? Do we throw them? Or do we make some sort of something else out of them, I suppose, like decorations or something like that? I don't know. What do you do, Carrie?
So my daughter's making a castle out of our empty boxes at the moment because she's just discovered some in the recycling, and she's like, I'm going to make a castle. But yeah, since we decided not to keep boxes, it's just like a pre-made decision that I don't have to think about. I'm like, finish the set, throw it away.
Oh.
Whereas all the ones that we had kept, deciding whether to keep them for longer or actually get rid of them is so much harder. Like, get rid of them straight away is the way to do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, toss them and then never a thought.
And then, yeah, you never have to think about
no
it.
regrets afterwards either.
So even the really expensive ones, you throw away. You think, no, I don't care. They're going.
Well, so the box on an expensive set isn't worth anything until several years after it's retired. So if you get rid of it then, you don't worry about it. So it's not the value of the set that I care about, it's the value of the box. So if I look at Bricklink and it says the box is worth 40 quid, then I find it really hard to get rid of it. And yeah, I should probably just not look.
Yeah.
But I have
just throw them away.
I have looked, and therefore I'm like, oh, I can't get rid of this. It's £40 worth of money.
Yeah.
Like, I keep it. That's a much harder decision. But they're never going to be worth that much when you bought them straight away and thrown them away. So
especially you have to leave with it, because otherwise it's like having shares. As long as you do not sell your shares, the price is just theoretically. They can sink, rise. It doesn't really matter unless you really sell.
Yeah. So at the moment, like we get rid of everything new, and we've got a whole stash of like ones that I've decided are worth something. But I don't think I'm ever going to have the inclination to try and send a box to someone.
Yeah, selling boxes just seems a lot of hassle.
Put it in the post, yeah, it's just going to get broken and bent. So you need someone who's local to pick it up or something, or you need to go and deliver to them. It just seems like a lot more effort than that £40 is going to be worth. So we'll probably revisit and get rid of them in the long run, I think.
Yeah. But I was going to say,
bought a box before, like as well. Like
I'm going to ask Trevor, because Trevor, he's got like a bricks and mortar store, and he says he needs boxes for that. So I will ask him and see if he wants any of them. But if he says no, then they're going. That's my plan.
Yeah. But I was going to say, so Greg, you said you go to IKEA, you buy the furniture, you don't think about keeping the boxes.
Yeah, true.
The amount of boxes we have in our loft, not for furniture, but for electrical equipment that we no longer own.
Yeah.
We have boxes for monitors. I'm pretty confident there's a box up there for a VHS player.
No way.
It's a stage of life. Like I used to keep every single box, and every time I moved home from uni, everything would go back in the boxes and come home with me. And it was much easier to travel with.
That's quite cute. That's quite cute.
Yeah. So when you're moving around a lot, it makes sense to kind of have the things to transport in. Because obviously the box it came in is the most sturdy box it's gonna, because it's got all the packaging. Like I'd keep that as well, all the polystyrene and stuff. But now, all of that stuff is gone.
But so we do have a large number of boxes in our loft.
What we call a fire hazard.
Yes, yeah, that's what it is.
Kindling.
It is a fire hazard. Yeah, great for Barbies.
Yeah.
No, blimey, it's this thing that I mean, the brick mods have really thought about it as well, and
and now we don't have to think about it, and that is the key part. It's so much easier not having to think about it, and we do the same with instructions as well.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't got to the instructions yet. I'm going to use that another time. That might be the end sequence for me, that one. I got to be honest, right? Just before I get to Andrew, here's the thing, right? Just throwing it out there. I want you lot to, I think I might have spoken about this 6 months ago. Say Lego sets came in two types of boxes. Right? When you buy software, back me up on this. When you buy software, you can buy OEM software where it just comes in a plain box. There's nothing, and it's a lot cheaper to buy. Actually, I'll start with Ian first, actually. Ian, would you buy a Lego set, say it was 20% cheaper because it came in a plain white flimsy box as opposed to a nice artistic one? Because I know I would.
So I think 20% is completely unrealistic, though, isn't it?
They wouldn't.
And I think that's why.
I'm trying to do it in such a way that it would kind of compel you into say yes. That's why.
But this is the thing: when you look at an expensive set, and so Shai talked about, getting something from Brickmania that costs thousands of pounds, you expect it to come in an expensive-looking box, but that's still only going to be 1% of the price. Mm. So if you're saying, do you want it in a nice looking box or save 1% for it just to be in a plain white box?
Probably wouldn't.
At that point, you don't really care, do you?
It's not enough of a saving.
That's not enough savings.
Look representative of the value of what's in it. And that's the important thing.
Aren't Lego, though, aren't they saving a lot of money by the type of instructions that we get these days? Jay, would you happen to have a point on that? Don't they? Because they're not using so much print and things like that?
Yeah, it's pretty lazy. It's just pretty lazy, and putting my tinfoil hat on, I just think they're softening everyone up for phasing out physical instructions.
Honestly, yeah, I think that will happen one day, and I kind of get it, but I kind of don't want it to happen. I don't know. But in saying that, I've saved all my instructions. I don't look at them. I've never looked at them once. But this is it. This is it.
I wouldn't throw away my instructions. I don't trust Lego that in future there will be still online.
So I go and find the instructions first online and download them because
can you imagine Lego do a subscription service where you can download the sets, the building instructions on a subscription service? Jay, do not feed that idea back.
Don't give them ideas, please. Don't.
I was going to say that would be like the world is too much. Yeah, that would be sad, wouldn't it? So Andrew, Bricky Brew, between you and your 13 children, what do you do with your boxes?
I keep them all. I have them all. So from my last, we moved a couple years ago. So from my last place, I brought everything over, and I do think at some point, after hearing everyone talking about it, I do think at some point I'll probably end up getting rid of them. I've seen people keep them for a while, and then there's just that one day where it's just a purge, like you're doing this weekend, right?
Oh yeah, man, it's a purge, right?
Yeah. So right now, I'm keeping mine. I have some spots, but I do have a lot of them. Like I have a few underneath my kids' beds, a few underneath my bed, and a part of me thinks like, man, if we ever had like a fire, like that would probably help the fire. But like at that point, if there's a fire underneath the bed, that's probably a problem. We'll probably get out by then. But I mean, it takes up a lot of space, and I think for now I can hold it, but at some point I might get rid of them. I like the idea of keeping them for some art. I've seen some walls being just like completely like a collage kind of done. Like the frames, it's pretty good. Check this out. Sorry, well, I just built this. This was a hassle. All these 1x1s.
Oh, let's have a look at this. That looks hideous.
Holy smokes.
What set's that from?
It's the 1950s diner.
Oh yeah. I've got that.
Yeah, I saw. Here's the car.
Oh, the car. Oh, look at the car.
The car is wicked.
Blimey, as the ACOB team would say, it's girthy, isn't it?
Oh, oops. This thing looks a little off there. But no, she's big. She's got a little junk in the trunk there. But it's a pretty cool build. But that was daunting. I was just doing that the entire time there. Actually, my mic was even muted. I was just like.
Wow. Yeah, there you go. Are you sure you've done them the right way round? I thought it was white black. No,
it's 100% right. I've been watching it very, very carefully there. Hey, I just wanted to mention I went to a convention this weekend, Bricks in the Six. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that.
No, what's it? Why is it called Bricks in the Six? What's
Toronto? I possibly Drake made Toronto famous by calling it the Six, but there's just Bricks in the Six. I think it used to be called something Fest, Toronto Fest, or I forget exactly, Lego Fest or something in Toronto. But they didn't have it for a few years because of the pandemic, and this is the first year they had it come back. So it was pretty cool. But I got this cool shirt.
Oh, let's have a look there. It does look good, actually. I like that. I thought it's very trendy.
It's not that cool. It's just, but yeah, there it is.
Oh, you want to shine some light on it? I think we do. It was a 2x3 Bricks in the Six. It looks good. It's a really nice design, dude.
Yeah.
You make it. You model it very well. So you're building one of the Bricklink designer ones. I mean, I would definitely be keeping all of those boxes. I have to say that. I'm throwing that out there because those things they go up in money. 10 minutes after, they're throwing them all out there. I mean, it's ridiculous, the money, the markup on those and the boxes. So if you did have to have a bit of a purge, would you have, Andrew, in your mind, maybe a criteria as to what stays and what goes?
Definitely like the UCS sets. I think I'd keep for now. I would, they're the biggest boxes to handle. At least that kind of sucks. But the UCS, I'm a huge Lego Ideas fan. So I don't have all the Lego Ideas sets brand new. So I don't have all the boxes. But for the boxes I do have, I'm definitely probably going to keep those ones. So they're nicer. So anything that's like I want to say a couple $100, but like maybe some of the some of the Star Wars ships, like where's that one? The Cad Bane's, like that's a pretty big set. I don't think I'll keep that box. Yeah. If I were to keep a box, the Justifier, I wouldn't keep that one. I don't think in the end. Yeah. But like the big UCS sets for sure. Yeah. But I have everything now. So except for city sets, I'm pretty good at throwing them out right away now.
Yeah. I think I'll definitely throw most city sets. I got except for the trains. I like the train sets. Shy, do you train sets? Would you, if you had to keep a city set box, would you keep the train sets for them?
Toss them.
tossing them. See, I've got sentimentality. I must be getting soft. Obviously, not as soft as Shy. I don't know. Is it Jay? Do you keep any of them? Would you keep any of the City ones? Or you like no City's easy? I don't get rid of them.
No, I pretty much toss all my modern boxes out. Yeah,
he does it always. Just everything. Nothing stays.
The more you do it, the easier it gets.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I got told that we're going to the gym more often.
I kind of prefer, like, if I go to like the Target or Walmart and I find a damaged box, I'll buy that one so I can get a discount off it because I'm just gonna toss the box out anyways. So
okay, did you give it a good squeeze as you're going up to the counter as well, make it look worse?
Oh, I'll do that. That'll be unethical.
Oh, would it? Sorry.
I'm trying to get me in trouble online here.
I definitely would not compel anybody to take such actions because it'd be naughty, and we don't do naughty things on this channel, do we?
Subscribe for more money saving tips.
Yeah, thanks Shy. How to knock 5% off a brand new set.
I got a question for Jay here, like because he gets some sets for free. Maybe not every set he builds. It sounds like he likes to. He's a Lego builder, obviously, so he'll buy some sets he doesn't get. But the sets that he gets, it says not for sale on it. Is that correct? Or not for resale?
Some of them do. Some of them do.
So does that make it easier to toss those ones, or you're just in the mindset already? You're just tossing them.
I'm just tossing them. Like
okay.
Man, Jay, there's collectors out there that want them because that is like an official sticker.
That's true. But not for sale though. You can give it away.
Not for sale, but yeah. Don't tell. Can you give the sets away, Jay?
It's a good question. Kind of. You kind of need to get like permission.
You can give them away, but don't tell Lego. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean,
no, but that's the thing, isn't it? It says can't sell it. And you sort of think, well, does that mean I can give it away? I don't get it. Like you charities and stuff like that.
It's hard to enforce. Like, you know, they say you can't sell it, but you know, if it goes into your general parts collection, and you sell parts of it off slowly, like it's very hard to enforce. But generally, like, you would get into a lot of trouble if someone were to catch you selling.
No, definitely.
Even if it were a gift.
Yes. Yeah.
That's so strange, because what if you wanted to quit? Are you now stuck with it? You need to keep it for the rest of your life?
That's extreme thinking, Nicole.
Like you can't sell it, you can't give it away for free.
With all this Lego for life, like eternally.
This is how rumors start, Nicole. This is.
I mean, I think at that point, if you're quitting, then you wouldn't care about being in LAN.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and it's not like they can sue you for selling it or anything. It's literally the worst that can happen is you get thrown out of LAN.
Yeah.
So you know, you get all those things. Like we get our local news agents. It's a bit dodgy, so you get all the cans that say not to be sold individually, and then when you buy those individually,
that's a joke.
Because there is no law that says just because something says you can't sell it doesn't mean you can't sell it.
Yeah. It's an honor system at this stage. And I'm like a filthy hoarder, so I would never sell anything anyway. So
filthy hoarder. That sounds so good. At Toy World, he says, also, my dad told me it was someone from Mash's birthday or something the other day. Ever since I asked about MASH, he keeps bringing up the convo. MASH. I used to watch MASH, the TV show, probably when I was your age, Toy World, to be honest. I used to love that show. It was bizarre. It was set in the Vietnam War, wasn't it, Shy?
I thought it was Korean.
Oh, it's Korean, yeah. It was, but it was really good comedy. It really was. It was just. Do you know one of my favorite ever shows was Taxi? I used to love watching that. I used to get up like 4 o'clock in the morning to watch that as a kid. It was weird. I just loved it. I just found it really relaxing, and it came on after Hill Street Blues. As well, you know, just proper American shows, man. I used to love it. And when you look back at the stars that are in those shows, unbelievable. It really was. What else is unbelievable out there? We've got Brick Seed out there, all the way from New Zealand. It's only where he's at. So anyway, I think what should we do? Should we look at people's photos first, or should we look at some new sets? Do you know what? I think, seeing as Jay's up early, I think we should look at some new sets, and because he's all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for this time of day. Can't believe how good he is on it. What set should we look at first, Jay? Do you want to do Spider-Man, Dreams, What
Yeah,
do you want to
Spider-Man,
do?
This was the just built this.
All right, we're gonna go in with a big one
Days
straight
ago.
away, folks. We're not hanging around here. Let's try and make it a little bit bigger. There we go. Let's go over there. There we go.
Yeah, this is
Look
such a
at
cool
that.
set. Like this is I was surprised at how much I liked this set.
And why was that? Because in your mind, you're probably thinking, okay, well, the Statue of Liberty looks a bit bronzy to me, like it's made of wood or something. But what was it? Was it the fact that you've got the 3 Spider-Men all together? What was it that you thought? Oh, I actually quite like this.
Yeah, the tree Spider-Man, I think is the biggest draw card, especially the Andrew Garfield Amazing Spider-Man. You know, not everyone has the budget to spend, I don't know, $10,000 on the Comic-Con version. So first time this is out in retail, that's a big plus. But I like it because Lego have done something really clever in that this is essentially a diorama set that they've kind of snuck into the mix. Like last year, they snuck in a modular building into Lego Marvel, and this year they snuck in a diorama set because this is essentially like a display diorama. And you've got 9 minifigures. It's all most of the main characters from No Way Home are here, so it feels quite complete. It's about 75% of a collectible minifigure series.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty solid. Except for like Lizard's not there, which is a bit of a bummer. And I just really enjoyed the Statue of Liberty. Let me just
I have sent this earlier today, and
I could hear some Scottish bloke talking body.
Yeah, I'll mute him. He's on the phone.
No. I'll mute your mic. I don't mind.
He's away. Amazing. Sorry.
Like this was quite an enjoyable build.
Has she got like sausages for hair?
Eyebrows.
What is with the lips? Like the lips look weird. Is that just me?
I don't mind. It's the hair. Bloody.
Bill from Apocalypseburg, right? I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, same exact.
Oh, that's a set I wish I'd always bought. It does look like she's got hot dogs hanging off her ears. Okay, so it's. I mean, you get the gist. I mean, blimey, it's really detachable. That is, isn't it? I mean, it's pretty good. Can I ask a question? I have to ask American to Shy. Shy, you're American. Why did they go? Why did they do a brown one instead of a green one? And is that because it was the film bronzy? Was it? Why was it like that?
Was it originally bronze?
Oh, maybe it was. Yeah.
I think in the movie, the original Statue of Liberty got destroyed, so they built a new one, and that one holds up like the Captain America shield. Not sure how. Yeah,
I think it's something like that. Yeah, I believe that's the case.
Yeah, good shout. That is it. Okay, so can you show us the base that it actually goes on? Because that looked quite. I keep trying to say. I'm trying to avoid the word girthy, but keeps coming to mind. Bloody ACOB. It's substantial. That's a good way of putting it. That's it. That's what a blogger would write. Substantial. It does. It looks really good, doesn't it? I don't know. That's it. It's a nice way of putting it.
It's got a lot of it's got a lot of sections where you can like clip and like have minifigures hold, so you can really kind of change up the look and the scene quite well. You got these new like connectors.
Oh, look at them! Yes,
very cool. So it kind of looks like it's swooshing or like flying in motion.
Love that
instead of the straight transparent version. So these are these
you know what they look good is, right? If you get like a medieval castle or something like that, and there's a big bit of destruction going on, or something's landed from a giant catapult, and you've got loads of Black Falcon knights being kind of everywhere. Just throwing it out there. A few hundred of them or something like that. Just throwing ideas out there. Someone out there will buy it.
It's good. This thing will sell out. I think people will be lining up day one to pick it up.
Really? Oh, okay. Okay. And what's your favorite? What's your favorite Spider-Man out of the 3?
Ooh, I like the Andrew Garfield one just because it's new and it's
Everyone's got a bit of a soft spot for him. I didn't really like the movies much, but everyone seems to have a soft spot for him. Because do you think it's because he's a nice guy in real life? He comes across as being just a nice guy. He's like a Jang, but of the Spider-Man.
It's cool. You get his like face as well, and his great This
Yeah,
hairpiece.
that is pretty good, actually, isn't it? That is pretty good. So, pound for buck, you reckon that's going to be one of the sets to get? Because it's not a bad price, is it? Was it $90 or something like that?
Look, it's expensive. I think it's
110?
it's 110. 110.
I think it is 110. Yeah.
The US. And I think it's not badly priced because you're getting like 9 minifigures. There's no like filler or like random security guard number 2 in the set. So it feels quite generous.
Okay, so here's the thing then. Here's the thing, young Jay. I was reading a blog earlier on this week. It might have been earlier on today. I don't know. And the blogger made a comparison between a certain Star Wars set and that set. And, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, you don't. Oh, if you got it, great.
This one?
Okay. So here's the thing, folks. I definitely want to know what you think about this, and everyone. Tell us a little bit about this. This blogger, by the way, of course, folks, was Jay because he's brilliant. Tell us the comparison between these two and why you made it, and it's very distinct.
So this set is, I think it's $99.99. It's got 100-ish less pieces and only 3 minifigures. So when you put the both of them side by side, like it makes the Spider-Man set look really good.
Yeah,
this one's a bit overpriced. I think Lego have gone a bit crazy with the pricing for like the 18+ dioramas. Plus it's Star Wars as well. But comparatively, like 3 minifigures versus like 9 minifigures, and the Spider-Man set's only $10 more. It's almost a no-brainer. If you're okay buying sets like this, like the Spider-Man set will is great value when you put them side by side.
Yeah, it is. It's a brilliant comparison. So thank you for that, because it does make you wonder. You sort of think, yeah, Star Wars. There is definitely a tax there. There really is. Okay, so do you want to show us another set, and then we could maybe go on Lego.com or something like that and have a look around. And then
Dreams is coming out soon.
Dreams is next Tuesday, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah. First of August. I've got a few sets. I've got a few small sets built. This guy is very cool.
What's his head? This is my personal favorite out of all of them. It always has been. I love a VW Beetle van anyway. They use it in an advert particularly well. You get like a rainbow poop come out the back of it, which is quite nice. I got to ask: is anyone on the panel thinking of getting any dream sets coming August? Because I think I will. Bonnie, you thinking?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be one of those ones for us though, where it's not going to be a day one purchase, but we are eyeing up some of them. So I think there's like a really cool treehouse. I do love the turtle camper van. Like that has definitely got my eye. I think that's just like a really good one that's easily integrated into like a Lego city and things like this. I was looking at the big shark ship, but then I was like, I can see. I think Jay's got it there. But I'm just.
This is not the shark.
Oh no,
this is
a different
Pegasus.
one.
Yeah, it's Pegasus.
Oh,
Bonnie, here's the thing, right? Check it out on Amazon. 33% off it at the moment. That shark ship.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
It's not even out yet. Like, how is
I
that?
know. Did you enjoy the Pegasus one, Jay? When you built that, did you enjoy that one?
Yeah, because it's quite big, as you can see. It's quite substantial. The box art doesn't like the scaling is a bit off. Like it makes it look a lot smaller than it is, but it's quite a substantial creature. Which is very cool. But this minifig is just insane. This is the Nightmare King.
That's cool.
Oh, I've got to see that. I'm chatting it now, folks. That is going to be in the top 3 minifigures of the year. That one.
Yep. Look at its cape. Like this is a rubbery cape. It's got a silhouette, like a shadowy
like a dragon
here and here. It's insane. It's got a cool like dual-sided face. And
very clever.
The sword. Sorry, Star Wars fans. Like Star Wars fans have been like waiting the Darksaber.
That's where all your development went, Darksaber fans.
Just got a little like rod thing, whereas these guys get like like the trans purple. It's got a little eye on it. It's so cool.
Yeah, very, very cool. What about you, Lady McBrick? I mean, you love buying new sets and stuff like that. Are you going to consider getting some Dream stuff on August 1st, or maybe another time soon?
I'm in a really tricky position because, as you said, the big set is usually discounted at the moment. The small sets are 20% discounted. I'm either getting it now as a pre-order, or I have to wait till it is discounted again, because I would really be annoyed with myself not pre-ordering it with 20, 30, 35% discount, waiting 1 week or two, and then getting it for the normal price. It wouldn't make sense. So either I buy it now, which probably with Gringotts coming, I want to, then I will probably have to wait.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
It's safe to wait, I think, because they'll eventually go on sale, like in most places. Some of the sets are quite expensive. Some of the sets are quite expensive. He's back. So
they are actually. Yeah, it's a tough one, because this is the thing, because we all know, everyone knows, right, that Gringotts is just around the corner. It's 4 weeks away, and that's probably why I want to build. If there's ever a time, if you've got Diagon Alley and you want to build it, for me, now's the time to build it, because it will lead in quite nicely to Gringotts. And if I go to the signing event, that'd be even cooler. Actually, Carrie, Brickbods, are you thinking of getting Gringotts on day one and maybe going to Leicester Square?
Probably not going to get Gringotts day one.
We very rarely buy anything on day one.
Mm-hmm.
We have such a big backlog. It just seems silly to buy a set to put it in a backlog. Like, just wait until it's on offer.
Yeah.
But I might
totally
come down to London for it, just because Fab's over.
Yeah, that's the truth. Because Fab's going to be over. I hope she's going to be there as well. There's going to be a big, I think there's a Harry Potter thing happening around that time as well. And Brickapix is definitely going to come down too, isn't she? So Leicester Square is going to be the place to be.
Don't recycle the box if you get it signed. That's my professional advice.
Well, I'm not going to do that. I mean, I'm keeping that one. I've actually, do you know what? You just completely reminded me. I've got a couple of boxes from the Lego Star Wars designers that signed it for me at the Star Wars convention earlier on this year. So there you go. I'm going to be taking that into account as well. So okay, yeah. Going back to the turtle van. Is it quite easy to convert it from a van into a turtle?
Oh yeah, very quick. So pretty much you just like pull out the macaroni legs.
Yeah, macaroni legs. Like
yeah, just pull them out and it pretty much becomes a van. Sorry, a few wheels came off.
Oh yeah, no, that's cool. You're doing a stellar job there, my friend.
Yeah, you need to change like the axles, but yeah, it
brilliant
converts pretty. Just put its head up.
Oh, it's clutch power on that one, isn't it? That's it.
I'll risk it. Yeah.
What did you think of the minifigures for that one? I mean, you've shown us the main villain. There's a Grand Castillo or something.
Yeah, it's crazy looking.
I mean, that is a new style of minifigure, isn't it?
Yeah.
So strange. I honestly thought it was a snail when I first saw it. The backpack.
Is the torso like one piece, or is that two pieces?
So this is the torso. It's got studs on the back.
Oh, it's a 2x2 piece.
The arms out, so you can attach these into it.
That's so cool.
She looks like she's been down the gym. She's got some kettlebells at home or something like that. Isn't it? She's got some guns on her, that's for sure.
Those are not normal minifig arms, right?
They're like the minion ones.
Yeah, it's the bigger.
Are they? Oh, I didn't realize that. Gringotts, yeah.
You get these weird guys as well.
I love those.
Now, what they called? What they called again?
Like
yeah, that's it. Yeah, is that Z-Blob that's on him?
Yeah, I want to build an army of the bad guys of those.
Do you? Is that going to be some sort of alien?
I can use them. No, I can use them in my like series for them. Just getting them in a part of the enemy in the forest, just running around like hurting knights. That'll be crazy.
Oh yeah, good shout. Good shout.
Yeah, though. See, imagine just me having like 100 of those running around.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. Yeah,
that's awesome.
That would be quite funny, actually, Shy.
Yeah, I definitely want. A lot of the sets come with like a bunch of them. I know, so at least like 4 or 5 of them. I think they'll have a large.
Some of them get quite insane as well because they're all like unique. So like, look at this guy. It's got it's got like a bunch of eyes.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's got about 4 eyes.
And look at this piece.
The helmet's cool.
Look at this like headpiece.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. I like it. Good stuff. So, what's been your opinion on the dreams theme so far, Jay? Does it tally up quite nicely with the TV series?
Yeah, I think the sets are very fun. So they feel very familiar. You get a lot of influences from things like Ninjago, elves, dreams, a lot of from Lego's original themes. It's all wrapped within like a 3-in-1 package because you build like a base model, like the combi, and then you turn it into like a turtle, like a flying like submarine turtle. So it's you're encouraged to like take it apart and modify it, because there's a part in the instructions where the build essentially kind of forks. So it's like a choose your own adventure kind of thing, which is quite fun. And converting it is also quite easy. It's not like a creator 3-in-1 where you have to like disassemble a whole set and then rebuild it, which is quite time consuming. This one's, you got a base model and then you can like modify it.
Okay, well, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm intrigued though. Is anyone on the panel holding out for Gringotts, or are you going to go all in on, August the 1st? Shy?
I mean, I'm gonna get it just because I have Daigon, but like, it's not something that I need to buy. I'm added to the city. I just want the top. I don't want the bottom part of it. I just want the top part. Yeah. So it just, if it comes to opportunity that I should get it, I probably will. But it's not like I'm gonna buy day one. I'm not like a Harry Potter fan either. Like it's just there. I'll get it if I want it.
I'm super casual Harry Potter fan. I really am. But I do want to kind of somehow weave it into the city as well. And Diagon Alley is London. It's Leadenhall Market. So
it's a great city build. It's great to add to a city. That's the only reason why I want it.
Absolutely, and that's definitely why I'm doing it too. Yeah. Okay. Cool. What about you, Lady McBrick? Are you thinking Gringotts as well?
Definitely. The timing will definitely depend on any gift with purchase. Because if there is one day one, then I probably will buy it right away. If there isn't one, then I will wait for double VIP points.
Yeah, they are saying, aren't they, Jay? The rumor mill. Anyway, on the rumor mill, there will be some sort of vault or something that comes with it as well, as a gift with purchase. That's all, as a gift with purchase. Only because someone with a very keen eye has noticed a pin off the set, and they're thinking, well, it's got to go somewhere. So, but haven't we had a crack? I mean, I think this has been a really good year for Lego sets. What with that and the El Dorado Fortress. I mean, Jay, you seem to be a big fan of that set.
Yep, big fan.
It is a very cool one. Again, that is a set I do want to get. I love Imperials. Pirates. I didn't realize it was pirates is kind of like the theme that I genuinely is one of my favorites. But I don't know. Between you and me, don't tell no one. But I don't care about the pirates. It's the Imperials I'm interested in. Again, going back to that original conversation. But yeah, should we have a? I tell you what we do. Let's have a look at some photographs that peeps have sent in, and then what we do is we'll have a look on Lego.com, and I'll find myself here. Let me just swap this over. There we go. Otherwise, I get lost. And then what we do is we'll have a look at a couple of one and two of the other new sets that have come out, and maybe you never know. Jay might even have those as well. Jay, just out of curiosity, when it came to building the shark ship, you've got to be very careful when you say that. Was it a good build? Because it just looks a bit fiddly to me, but was it actually a good build? Did you enjoy it?
Full disclosure, I haven't built my shark ship yet. I'm in the middle of building the treehouse, which is very good. The treehouse is probably one of like top 3 dreams sets. The treehouse is very good.
Treehouse, really?
Yeah.
We'll have to have a look at that then in a minute. I've not heard anyone talk about that. So that's a good one to take a bush at that. It really is. Yeah. Okay, cool. Interesting. Now, just looking at what other people are building. Andrew, aka Boogie Boo, remind us again what you're actually building.
The 1950s diner from the Bricklink designer program.
Okay.
So a lot of 1x1 tiles in here. Comes with this really cool car, the big back end there, and the figures on all of these Bricklink programs, they're all very basic. They're nothing. They look like a bunch of city figures, and all the other Bricklink sets I've also built. They're pretty basic figures. I mean, I guess they're not going to be custom ones unique to the set, but I mean, I don't know. They just seem very basic to me. That's all.
Yeah, keep surprised, Dan. And just out of curiosity as well, does it? Do you collect them all? Because I know you've got a few of them.
Not all of them, but you see the one right there, eh?
Yeah,
that one's amazing. This one might be one of my favorite sets I've built in a long time. It is
Oh.
ridiculous with the cheese slopes. I don't know if you guys know this about it. It is it's killer.
Blimey, it's big.
Oh, it's that big? Oh man.
Yeah, Shy, I'm the same. I didn't think it was that big. I mean, that's like a massive R2D2.
I don't know where to put that.
It's bigger than it's just bigger than 32 by 32. You add an extra I think 4. So it's like 32 by 36.
How tall is that in comparison to a modular?
Oh, dude, that's tall. I mean, that's
it's pretty tall. I'm just figuring out where I'm working into my city.
we want it in inches as well.
Yeah. You know what? I did measure it.
Height-wise. Like just tell me a modular that is as tall as that one.
I feel like it's about the same as a modular.
Yeah, but like, how tall is it? Like,
for sure. It's probably close to the police station.
Okay, that's not bad.
Okay. That's all right. That's all right.
But it's epic. I won't go into all the details with it, but it opens.
It's good. Who out there in the chat's got this? I wish I'd got that now.
Like, I don't.
It's fantastic.
I don't know.
There's a basement, there's a main floor, and then there's another like observatory floor. Then there's so it's like 4 stories basically. And one thing that's really neat, you can see it on this side. They instead of using burps, it's all brick built. So that's
not neat. That was the worst. That was the worst part of the build.
It's interesting though.
It's so much better. I hated that part.
A lot of cheese.
And she's like, that's one of my favorite, most interesting pieces.
I think it's interesting.
I hated it.
It was a lot of work for sure. Like look at all this, like the cheese.
I don't know where to put that in my.
Carrie doesn't like work.
It was so hard to follow, and it was like 4 burps. If they just put 4 burps in, it would have been so much easier.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they weren't allowed to put burps in. That's the only reason. Because it's like a limited palette for the Bricklink program. So
I suppose so. But you could change it out. You could put burps in it now.
Yeah, if I'd known in advance, if someone had told me,
get in touch with Bonnie Brick. She's got loads of them.
Oh, you're right. I have a few at Christmas show.
Yeah, there you go. See. Thank you.
I can't believe the top bit looks like bigger than your head. Like it was. You really need someone to hold it to get an idea of the scale.
It's like an R2D2 like head type thing here. I think this back comes off.
That's why I didn't get it, because I thought,
is it hollow? Can you put it as a hat?
No, you can't.
Let's make it bigger. I don't know where we're going with this. It looks like it's
it's
like an igloo.
Come apart.
There's light in it as well. It's got light brick.
Easily.
Is it?
Yeah. So
I should have got this. This could have been Greenwich. This could have been in London.
There we go.
This could have been Greenwich.
Okay, now I'm gonna build a set like within the next 2 weeks because I have it. I need to build it.
It's got a light, but I really don't know what the light's for. It doesn't really do anything. Like it lights up that room basically and makes it red.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't really understand the context of that. Where does a minifig fit in to like look through the big telescope?
No, but it's cool. Like you definitely can.
Do that.
Little.
I'm thinking Daleks. He's doing that. I'm thinking a Dalek. Is anyone else think you're picking up this vibe as well?
But
obviously,
it's really cool. Obviously not.
Yeah, this was a really good. This is one of the best Bricklink designer programs.
But just
was it?
Crazy amount of cheese.
Carrie hated the
I hated the burps, but the detailing as well is really full of like little bits and things. Because there's like a museum on the bottom, on the middle floor, I think it is.
I think KO got this as well. KO, are you out there still? Didn't you get this? Anyone else out there get this set? What did you think of it as well? Lady McBrick, you always buying these Bricklink designer programs. One, did you get any of those?
On the contrary, I only bought one, and I decided to get the Studgate.
Oh yeah, okay.
I got that one in my city.
I've got that. That has to be the next modular I build. But I'm looking at this. I'm thinking, where the hell is it going to go? But that is literally going to be the centerpiece of the city. That is. And honestly, folks, as soon as I'm done with Gringotts and Diagon Alley. That is the next one to build, and I am super excited about it. I really am. Studgate is chef's kiss. Brick Pods. What did you think of Studgate? Don't worry, I won't talk about trains, Ian.
I didn't realise you had Studgate. Now it makes more sense why you want extra trains.
Oh, you mean?
I thought you just wanted the trains. I thought that's a weird thing to want, but now I understand.
Ian's selling me the trains,
Yeah,
but honestly,
now, totally.
right? Honestly, Shy, right? I'm.
Drop it.
Ian sold me the trains, right? He's selling me the trains, but honestly, I might as well fax him for the speed in which it takes him to come back on me over instant messaging. It's a waste of time. I thought Solo Brick Builder was slow. He used to message me once a week. I think his wife used to give him half-hour allowance time on using instant messaging on Instagram. But Ian is once a month, man. If you're lucky.
Instant messaging is about the messages being sent instantly. It doesn't mean you can't think before replying.
Yeah.
There's thinking, Ian, and there's overthinking, Ian.
No, what I need to do is I need to find out how much it will cost to post them to you, because you're lazy and don't want to go to Lego shows.
Yeah.
Give me a price. He offered me a price, everyone. I said, all right, throw in the posters and packaging, and it's a deal. And I think just wrap them up in some old Christmas paper or something like that.
The thing is that the base plate for them is quite long, so it's going to push up the postage quite a lot, isn't it?
Do you want them dismantled? Should we just dismantle them?
Just dismantle them. Yeah, don't build them. I can build them.
The longest piece is what determines the price.
I'm a professional Lego YouTuber. I can build them. You believe that? You believe anything? Just what's the name? Disassemble them.
The thing I'd say about Studgate though is, Greg, find someone else to help you because it needs 4 hands.
All I know is don't go anywhere near the roof. Do not live stream while you're putting the roof on. That's all I know.
You don't do it. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it is quite funny.
Yeah. No, I won't be doing. I'll cut the stream off at that point. Have a half hour to sort it out and then come back to it. Anyway,
unless, Greg, one tip. We talked the whole evening over that you are supposed to throw away the boxes because I am on my own. I build it. Luckily, I was warned by Ian and Carrie, and I had to find a solution to attach everything with the roof. I used the box to put it on it, so don't throw away the box too soon.
I'm not throwing away those boxes. No way, Jose. Again, another one I should get signed as it happens, because I know and folks, it will come out. I actually had the pleasure of having the designer of the modular construction site came around my ass and everything, and we had lunch and we had just a chat basically. I recorded it, and that will be coming out one day, folks. It really will be. And I should get it signed. But anyway, I'll be doing a thing with that as well next year at Bricktastic in Manchester. It's only in February. It's still coming in no time. All right. So Brick and Brood's building something from the 1950s. And Brick Pods, how are you getting on with what you're building? And then we'll take a look at some photographs.
Hold it up, please.
Hold it up, please.
It's one of the books. It's my 3rd one. They're going up here. Just here-ish. That way.
Here-ish.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, are those printed, those parts on the front?
Yeah, on the front it's all printed. They're really nice. I just wish they were in like more vibrant colours. I'm looking forward to doing the purple one. But like the 2 on the shelf, they just look a bit.
This is Harry Potter, not Barbie, to be fair.
Yeah, I think it's because I've got the Disney ones down here.
Down where? Can you actually see? I can't see what you're looking at. It looks like folders or something.
Yeah, those are the Disney books. So they're a lot more brightly coloured. So I like those better.
All right, interesting. All right, Ian, how are you getting on with whatever you're building?
I gave him a 4+ set without realising. So
he's got no stickers.
Yeah. It's not like.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
it's so cool. Who are we doing? Who's got a caravan? That's Kerry, isn't it? Kerry's got a caravan.
Yeah.
Kerry the caravan.
Is this Pluto?
Yes.
Pluto. I set Pluto on fire. His head's on fire. And he's got a marshmallow up his whatever.
Yeah, what's going on there?
I don't know. Ian did that. That wasn't me. And then you got Mickey and Minnie.
Is that? I didn't say it was all a blur. Then I'll hold them up. Honestly, Ian.
Oh no!
Can you get some arm extenders for Christmas or something, please?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Oh, cute. I tell you what, folks, like we said a couple of weeks ago, I honestly think that Lego is the best theme in 2023. Just saying, just saying.
Lego
At the moment, anyway, you never know. Next week could be all dreams. Who knows? It could be Batman as well. We're going to take a look at them in a minute. But first of all, let's take a look at some photographs that you lovely lot have sent in to me. Here we go. Starting off as well. We can all chat about these as well if you want to. These are Pixar cars, I believe. This was only sent to me about 3 minutes ago from Luke. Luke Triton, he's out there. He's our train expert as well. He knows quite a lot about trains.
Awesome cars.
They are, yeah. They do all his own mocks. These are, by the looks of it.
Oh, nice.
They are good, aren't they? I like the orange one. Look at that, the orange one. But good on the one in the background as well. And don't forget, folks, when you send me the pictures, I do this segment every week, folks. You can send it to me any time of the week because the amount of millions of people that leave it to about the last 20 minutes before a stream. And believe me, folks, 20 minutes before the stream, these are the last things I need. But I do appreciate it nonetheless. These are some cars, retro cars as well, being sent to me by Mayo Hosco as well. It's been streaming everywhere during this 72-hour community live stream. Here's another one he sent through as well. It's a nice bit of carpet going on there as well. These are, I'm not quite sure what these are. Knowing Mayo, these are probably mocks, but then that part there looks like it's from Indiana Jones. I could be wrong. Mayo, if you're still out there, let us know. Yeah, there he is. Luke's there. He's going, yeah, they're my cars. What we've got going on next? This is from Jesse. Jesse's Brick Galaxy. He's been out there tonight as well. Oh, we've got Gregor Craig out there too. Hey, Gregor Craig, how you doing? Hello, the Minifig Who. How are you? What have you been working on? Complete my mocks or anything else recently? He certainly has. This is from Jesse. Jesse, love you loads, mate. I sent you a random message earlier on as well, by the way. Hope all is good with you. Oh my God, look, this is from the actual Brick Bods as well. Carrie, explain what's going on, please.
This is the City Market set. Finished. It took 4 streams, didn't it?
Yeah.
And it was large.
It's a big build.
But it's also really sturdy. So I carried this up the stairs by myself with no help.
No way. Did you really?
I'm waiting for a round of applause.
Not very gentlemanly of you, Ian.
Well, he was working. So
yeah, was he? Oh, what was is this one of the biggest sets you built this year?
I guess so. What else have we got?
How many pieces is it? Because this is the biggest Ninjago set.
5,000. Hang on, I wrote it down somewhere.
How many pieces? It says it on the box.
Just the box has gone upstairs as well. So, wait for it. 6,163.
Oh right, okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
isn't it?
probably is the biggest set we've built this year.
That is a lot. She's done that over quite a few streams. But well done. It looks great, doesn't it? Jay, have you built this one at all this year?
No.
Oh, it is lovely looking.
I don't have the space for Ninjago City.
Oh, do you not? Okay. All right. No, that's fair enough.
I don't think we do either. So.
It's a heck of a set. Has anyone else on the panel got this? Shy? Oh, Shy's got it. He has got it.
I haven't built it yet. My backlog is so bad. For a while, I accumulated way more sets than I have time to build. So I shouldn't buy anything.
No, I'm the same. That's why I don't feel bad about not buying the stuff. Put it this way, I will get stuff this week. I tell you what, I did go around the Ninjago magazine this month. They've been giving away the figures in these Ninjago tins. Oh my God, they're so good. I've had to buy a few of them because I actually think they're quite collectible. Duck Bricks is after one. I think Titanium J might even want one. Titanium, are you interested? Let me know. I did get one with you in mind. Anyway, what's this we're looking at here? Again, you got the same carpet as Mayo Hosco. Just saying.
That came with the house. So
what are you saying? It wasn't
we didn't choose it. It's not the favourite.
What's this one? XXL. What are we looking at here?
I think I just reused a bag that Lugbolt came in.
Oh, was it? All right.
But essentially, we've been spending far too much money on Pab, and it's taken me ages to put them all in bags, and it's just all over the floor.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. There's a lot of stuff going on there.
I think I sent you a close up of the pink bag. I don't know if you probably didn't show that, but I just really. Oh yeah, there you go. Don't you just love it when you get the right side bag for the pieces, and it really fits exactly.
I know that stresses me out because I'm like, well, I can't buy any more now.
Oh, I love it.
Do you?
Well, because you have to eyeball what you've got in your hands, and you're like, oh, which bag shall I go for? And yes, I got it right. I don't know. I just find that fun.
Yeah, okay. That's probably
we
more,
have no
tells
use
us more
for
about you than it does about like.
Yeah, probably. But there is
but
absolutely no need for this many hearts. This was our kids.
Our daughters will find a
Yeah.
use for them.
okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
We took them to the paddle. It was a bad idea.
Bonnie's laughing her head off there. She's going, "You crazy couple."
It'll be like all the Barbie stuff now. You'll get inspired, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's
like,
true. Good
Some
point.
Barbie mock. Yeah.
We've gone from Barbie to Technic now. These are pretty good little sets from Echo Bricks. Steve, I hope you're feeling good, my friend. Great to have you. Backlog life. It is a thing, actually. Do you know what? I've so slowed up doing my backlog. That said, though, this week I put the Parisian restaurant modular on meals plates this week. It was like a transplant, folks. I think I'd rather have done a heart transplant than do one of those. But it was good fun. You got to just put aside a couple of hours and chill out. That's all you got to do. We've got some Spider-Man stuff. Who sent me this? This is the Lego Lifestyle sent this in. These are good sets. Though I've never thought that Lego's done a decent version of Wong. It doesn't look nothing like Wong to me. But Doctor Strange, or Steve Strange as I like to call him, that cave.
There was a good one, I think, in one of the Bricktober minifig sets.
Oh, really?
Mm?
I never seem to get these Bricktober sets that people go on about. There we go. We've got some pretty fantastical looking Ninjago figures there. Nice. I like that. I'm looking at that. I keep thinking of that IKEA new astromech that Lego's coming out with for Ahsoka. Well, this is a nice picture, like this. Got a nice bit of reflection. Oh, yeah, that minifigure looks. I don't know, his face looks a bit strange. I love that. That's a classic torso there. We like that. We all like that, I think, don't we? We like that bit of classic torso going on there. Next up, here we go. This is a Lego Lifestyle as well. He sent me in a few pictures this week. Good stuff. Because the same one there. This is AV Bricks as well. It's one he sent me in last week. I didn't get a chance to show it off. But there's his stickers, folks. Be handing those out to people at various Lego conventions around the country here in the UK. This is the amazing Eureka that we were chatting away earlier on about, folks. And she does some phenomenal custom builds. Anyway, we chatted away about it and lighting and stuff like that. But her seat is quite remarkable, and she's also a fellow. She's a fellow Liebeschwan from Undeutschland, Lady McBrick. Did you know that?
I know.
Oh, there you go.
I'm always confused when you mention her name, because for me it's Ulrike.
All right, and for me it's Eureka. I know. Back in the days of Reeves and Mortimer. Do you remember that, Carrie?
I do, but I don't think I actually ever watched it. I just
of course you did.
The Dog from Above, just classic.
Was it on a Friday? Or was that
Oh man, Vic Reeves, he's my idol, and here's a little thing as well. I used to live just above him, over in Docklands back in the day. Anyway, that's a story for another time. But anyway, this is incredible. Honestly, I just look at this; it's just like a feast for the eyes. What do you reckon, Andrew?
Oh, it's fantastic. That's a lot going on for sure. That's Eureka.
Yeah.
That's wow. That's incredible. I'd love to have that sitting behind me right now, and it's all lit up too. Cool.
Oh, look at that! I just spotted this. Look at it! Look at this, Shy. It's one of those old steam trains. Is that the?
Well, I so wasn't paying attention. I should have looked at the screen. I got stuck at work mode.
Sorry.
Midnight Express, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's the Polar Express.
Midnight Express.
Midnight Express. Emerald Express.
Emerald. Sorry, Midnight. Yeah, I messed myself up there.
Yeah, no, that I didn't even notice that there was a train tunnel right there. That's really cool.
That's a lot of Lego there. That's a lot of money. I just did my house insurance today, folks. My life, the painstakingly going through them. All I can say is I was glad I catalogued my.
There you go. Thanks, TJ.
The clouds on top. That's wicked. I would like to do something like that.
Yeah,
is that actual clouds or is that like
probably like the
cotton balls?
Yeah, cotton balls.
It is something like that.
Right?
Yeah, I like that. Cotton balls.
Cool.
Very exact. Cotton balls. Yeah, it looks good, man. I mean, it's better than good. Let's face it, folks. It's eye-catching candy. It really is. You like it? What do you reckon, Jay? I mean, but Jay, do you do any mocks? Just out of curiosity.
Not as much as I should, but I don't have the space or setup for mocks, unfortunately.
That's true. Okay, go on. That's fair enough.
One day.
Everyone has one day. That's it. That's true. I think that's the same picture. Oh no, so
This is very cool. This is very like European, like
yeah, it is.
like the aesthetic.
I do. European aesthetic is nice, actually. I have to say. Now, talking about aesthetics, that's lovely as well. The wonder that is Rick Brickham, who's actually good mates with Andrew. Funny enough.
Yes, saw him on the weekend there.
Indeed,
a bunch of people actually at the convention. Oh, not a bunch, a few people, Canadians.
They'll hang out together. They really do, folks. Those Canadians. We never know. It might even be on next week. We might be graced with Rick. But look at this. This is cool, isn't it? Who's a Castle fan on the panel? It's got to be Shy, isn't it? He's a Castle man. What do you reckon, Shy? What do you reckon?
Oh, that's the. I actually have that set. Wait, what's happening? Yeah, I do. I haven't opened it yet. I got it from. I purchased it from Brick Snaps Martin. Like he had this when I bought it last year from Brick World when we saw each other last year, not this past year.
Really?
I haven't like built it yet. It's still in its box. I have it in its box.
So was this official set or someone's mock?
This is
no. This is a miniaturized version of that set of like one of the original Crusader castles.
Wow, I had no idea. The more I look at Castle, the more I find it incredibly interesting. I have to say.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you have all of them, but he's doing like a little mini series there where I think he's got.
Yeah, last week I showed off the ship. This week is the castle, and I think next week, Rick, if you're watching, send me the pictures you've done on the starship. I think it is.
Yes.
And talking of starships, if anyone's sitting on the fence thinking, should I watch Strange New World season 2? Yes, because it's really good, and it'll give me someone else to talk to about it. Blooming Paramount Plus. This is Redmond doing a Mr. Ramsey thing. Set of pictures. It's kind of cool, isn't it? He looks so angry, doesn't it? He's angry for a Scotsman. He's very angry. Bonnie he swears too much, and he's really wrinkly. But
yeah, it's just his forehead. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, he's like again, to use a Star Trek phrase, he looks like a Klingon. Just say. This is the minifig Who. For any Trekkie fans out there, they'll go, "Oh yeah, it's true. It's dead spot on." This is minifig Who. Oh, look, here we go. I was just thinking, he hasn't put a TARDIS in there. Of course he has. Put it at the top. This is the Sonic the Hedgehog. I think we've got some new sets coming out from Sonic next week as well. The theme, Lego have already done to Sonic what Mario fans wish that they'd already done to him as well. Lady McBrick, tell us a little bit about this one.
I love Lego animals. I love mini pigs and I love animals in all sizes. And I think it was the other week that Friends had these little pandas in their magazine. I'm addicted now to magazines.
Are you? Oh, he's got a new one there. It's hard. It's really hard because they're cheap as chips and you can army up. You can have an army of pandas. You could do an onslaught on the Black Falcons or something like that. Who knows? I tell you one thing, though, we've got Rick's actually out there at the moment. This is a miniature of it. He goes, I'm watching, dude. Yes, we'll send them. Thanks, Greg. Also, as well, folks, don't forget, if you just tuned in, still 65 of you out there watching this, which is amazing because the 72-hour Lego community live stream is amazing. It's a phenomenon, folks, over the course of 72 hours, of course. Do us a favor, give us a thumbs up. And if you're watching this back, leave us a comment, #ReplayGang. And also, as well, check out everybody's details because you will find that down in the description below. Along with some links to some other videos that you never know might interest you too. Right, this is Pink Wheels. She is at the moment putting together something that is going to be huge. It's a ship. I've got no idea. It could be an anchor for all we're looking at, all I know. But anyway, it's under construction. It's coming along, and she'll be sending me, as she always does, weekly pictures of it as well. Next up, again from Pink Wheels. We've got some of these. What do you think of these? Anyone into a bit of pink Darth Vader? Doesn't look quite so evil now, does he? It's quite nice. You know, what can I say? But anyway, that's from Pink Wheels. These are custom mocks of said Sith Lord, and they look jolly good as well. I did like the pink one actually. There you go, Barbie. This is from Ray and Ella, who this week purchased a very reasonably priced 3-in-1. Which is very cool. We've got Chiss Chiss, if I can put my teeth back in, Chris, Separator Chalice. Again, nice bit of carpet going on there as well. We've got a creator. There it is. 712 set 5867. Oh, security protected. Looks good. I like it. I think that actually is. That is all the pictures that you lovely lot have sent through this week. So don't forget, folks, send them through to me anytime during the week. If you take a picture, if you put it on Instagram, I don't care. Just send it through to me. You know how it goes. So thank you, as always, to everybody for sending them through. Anyway, so where are we going then? So, of course, we're on a schedule tonight, folks. It almost feels like I'm being sort of pushed along tonight in the stream because we are, of course, a little segment in what is a mammoth cogwheel of streams. And don't forget, after this one, folks, strangely enough, I'm pretty sure it's what it said in the schedule because I looked at it about 4 times. I couldn't believe it. But Cafe Corner is actually going to be next up. And if you're thinking, Greg, how are we going to find out about this? Well, there's going to be 2 different ways of doing it. Firstly, if you go down in the description, you'll find a link down there to the 72-hour community live stream. So you actually get to see the whole schedule of everything that's being put together, which, believe it or not, folks, was a bit of a curveball for Andrew this week.
That's okay,
what did you do, Andrew? In the end, did you just sort of let it go? Because
I just kind of let it go. It was just easier just not worry about it at all.
Yeah.
I found that there wasn't. I was thinking about trying to repost the 72-hour schedule, but then I saw someone else had it, so I thought, you know what, I'm not the be all end all of all the scheduling, I guess technically. So I was like, I'll just leave it. It was just one less thing to worry about. So I'll be ready for next week, hopefully. But you know what? It's the summertime, so I think every time I post anything, I have to put a disclaimer that, like, you know things could be subject to change because it's holidays. Some people might be gone.
That was true. So, but the thing is, right, that we're on the 6 weeks holiday now. Here all the kids are anyway, and I tell you what, there was a big old dip off of YouTube ratings and stuff like that. So this time of year, for the next 6 weeks, I'm kind of taking it a bit easy. I'm not throwing out quite so many videos. The live streams is probably going to go up slightly because I've got a big build to construct even. So yeah, I think this is the time to sort of start kind of maneuvering and getting ready because I'm not joking, folks. Any newbie YouTubers out there or Twitchers or anything like that, Instagrammers, from September, it's all about Christmas from that point. It really is. And Christmas is way on the horizon at the moment. It really is. It's incoming rather quickly and rather scarily at the same time too. Talking of which, now, so Brick and Brew, just out of curiosity, you didn't do it this week. Did it feel a bit odd not doing it this week?
No, not exactly. The one thing I kind of fell behind on is I used to make a video for Brick World, Good Morning Brick World, and I did when they made their first switch to a new host there, and then the next week I thought something came up, and he said, you know what, don't it's okay, it doesn't have to be technically every week kind of thing. And so then I think the 72-hour stream came up, so I didn't do it again. And this weekend I'm going to be making a little video just to put together what streams are going on that I have scheduled right now for the following week, and then hopefully get back into it. We'll see. I know summertime's here, 5 kids at the home. It's definitely hard to keep up with all the stuff, and it's a lot more fun building Lego than doing stuff on the computer.
Yeah, no, it is. So it's Now, interestingly, oh god, thank goodness he's back because it was a segue into talking to him. Now you've not done it for a couple of weeks and that, and you seem to feel quite good about it. Actually, I'm a bit surprised. Keep doing it though from time to time. But like you say, it's the summertime. You've got loads of kids, and you really have got more than the average amount of kids. Let's face it. So sure. you know. Andrew's not going anywhere, folks. But someone who I've not been listening to his beautiful dulcet tones for the last couple of weeks is, of course, Shy, who hasn't done a Cali Brick Click. So, Shy, how's it been? Because I've missed you, man. But how's things with you?
Give me like 1 second. My kids and dogs are barking. Just 1 second. Let me just close the door. Hold on.
Yeah. No worries, man. No worries. That gives me time to tee up a few bits around here as well. So don't forget, folks, do check out the 72-hour live stream. The full schedule is down in the description. BrickBods, you're going to actually be doing the stream on Sunday, are you not?
Yeah, we're all ready-ish. No, we're not ready. I'm halfway through creating one of the games. Ian's been coding some games. It's gonna be fun and games.
Oh, I'm loving it.
Cool.
So you guys are doing games. I think Matt is doing games. He's doing Pictionary.
Yeah.
Bonnie, you're streaming tomorrow, aren't you?
Yes, I am now streaming tomorrow. And because the 72-hour thing was like totally new to me, I didn't know it was a thing. So obviously I wasn't like first to jump on and try and get like the slot that I now like do every week. So which is fine. So I'm just doing it tomorrow. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm so not organized.
No, that's cool.
But,
and also next year, if you're still doing what you're doing now, and I genuinely do really hope you are, then next year the chances are you will get that slot and stuff like that because you'll be more known. That's all. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's more like I don't really see it as long as it's not like stupid o'clock or something. If it's a day that I don't usually do it, then that's still fine. It doesn't mean that I maybe wouldn't still do my other stream. I don't know. It just depends. But like, I don't know. I think it's good because it's Saturday. Might be cutting it a bit close though because we didn't plan that it's our nephew's birthday party. Like, so we're literally going to go to that and then like run home, and I'm going to have to be ready. So it's probably going to be the usual manic mess that it usually is, but it's always fun for people to watch, and we still usually have a good time. So I don't know what we're going to do, but it's like madness because I'm on your stream tonight, my stream tomorrow, and I'm on Matt's on Sunday. So it's just like,
so you're getting a good dose of the 72 hours stream. Yeah, it's good. That's
good. Yeah.
But
I'm really looking forward to it.
I know. I can't wait to see you on them as well. Do you know off the top of your head what time you're going to be streaming on Saturday? I think Sunday. You're before the Brick Bods with Matt, anyway.
Yeah. My stream is like 5 till 7 British time.
Good stuff.
Which is like 12 till 2 Eastern time.
Perfect.
And then Matt's is, I want to say 6 till 8.
Yeah, 6 to 8.
Yeah.
6 to 8.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
all right, good stuff. Well, watch out for those folks. And maybe you never know. Next year, maybe Lady McBrick will actually do a live stream as well by herself. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Anyway, just going back to Shy. So it's been a couple of weeks. We haven't had no Cali Brick Click. I'm getting withdrawal symptoms. I really am. How's it been for you though, mate?
It's been great. I've been enjoying. I mentioned it on there on the final episode, and like just kind of leading up to it, that it's been a stress, but I loved like the stressor for it, so it wasn't really like detrimental to me. But now that I don't have it, like that I need to be editing it or recording it, feels good because there's a reason why I don't live stream like most people. Like I don't want to be married to a time that I need to be at a specific location every week, just because I got a lot going on with my work, family, my kids, obviously, and then my motorcycle club too, and then also like making videos. So Cali Brick Click lately, within the last episodes, like at least last 15 to 20 episodes, the editing time with them for what it is was a lot, and it wasn't like something fun to edit. Like it was like when I make a video, it obviously takes me like 3 times longer for like a 5-minute video than it would take for an hour video for like Cali Brick Click. Yeah. It's just it just wasn't fun to like edit, and I'm a person who likes to edit videos. So if that doesn't say anything,
quite heavy as well. You like, I was into what you were saying. You like sometimes you would not change the narrative, but you would change around the flow of the conversation.
So I changed it. I would change how the conversation would go, but I would also try to make you sound as best as you could. So like if you have like a pause between all your sentences, or if you stutter, or if you say things that like just be twerked a little bit to sound decent, like for an audio, I would mess with it, and that's what would take forever. And in the end of the day, I loved talking to like the people in the community. I love like just being a part of the conversation. I love speaking to like Ninja and Claire every week. But it's starting to impact my own channel. It was starting to impact my life. But again, I would have not like really said anything about it until like maybe end of the year. But it was Claire was the reason. She was like, "Hey, you need to like we should probably like relax a little bit." And I'm like, yeah, you're right. So I'm grateful that Claire brought that up, and now it's over. And it wasn't like we left them. I've heard little like rumors out there that it was ended in like not so great terms. Like no, we were completely fine.
Yeah, good.
We had no ill blood towards each other. It wasn't like we were annoyed by who we like between the hosts. Like no, like there was nothing but love between Ninja and myself. It's just end of an era, and
Yeah.
I'm happy that like everyone who came along the ride, everyone who listened, it was great, and I love the respect for it. So if you were a part of it, well, and then if you weren't, I'm sorry, but like I hope you listen to some of them, because a lot of it's evergreen video content. It's not we barely talked about Lego. It was more focused on the creator behind it, what makes them like tick and move within the Lego space. And a lot of it, although like it's kind of catered to what they were going through at the time, it could be looked back, like what you said earlier in the beginning of this of the show today. Like you could probably go back and listen to some things that you could use in like years to come. So it's a good library to like just have on to grab if you need something to listen to. But yeah, it is sad. Like I'm not stressed out Thursday nights. That's good, because usually the Thursday evenings, like, okay, I need to get it up, make sure it's good. I'm not sleeping like at 3 o'clock in the morning to make sure that it sounds okay. Like that's gone. And since our last recording, I didn't make a video like for myself 2 weeks before. I didn't make any content until like this past week and a half. And it was a good break. I was like, I anyone that makes weekly content on a schedule, like Greg, you are one of those people that literally been doing this for like 4 years and some change, and has not, I mean, there have been some breaks, but for the most part you've kept it running. So having to like gather a bunch of AFOLs from all over the world is mind-blowing, because I just have to do it with 4 people. Like, to do it with this many people every week and to keep the conversation going says a lot about like your commitment to and the grind that you're willing to take for this show. So it's very admirable, and I respect you so much for it. And anybody else who does the same thing. So I like again, we all started these shows like in the beginning when there was like not that many, and now there's so many that are popping up, and it's good. Like Andrew has a schedule that he posts out every week, shows you how many people are like doing cool things out there. So it's cool to like let go of my time and then let everybody else that wants to make something cool like do their thing, and it's cool. That's pretty much it.
It's crazy. 100 plus episodes,
133 episodes.
That's crazy. Like consistently as well.
Yeah, we never missed a week. Well, I never missed a week. Claire missed 4.
Well, she got married and she went on
married.
Yeah, she did get married, Shai, to be fair.
Yeah, married. And then Ninja missed 1. He forgot.
I still can't finish your like last stream. I'm like partly in like denial.
Oh,
it was the worst one is the one where they had the guy on, and he was they were talking about the end of Stud Buds or something like that. And then Claire said, "Oh yeah, that's Shai's just kind of teeing it up for."
Oh yeah, for Ethan's.
And I was like, "Oh, hold on a minute! I was washing my car. I'm holding the sponge in one hand and the bucket. I'm like, where's this going?" Like
this. My phone blew up after that. After that episode, like that weekend, my DMs and my anyone who had my phone number were texting. He's like, is everything okay? Blah blah. I'm like, no, we're good, dude. It's fine. It's over. We're ending it.
I always had the sense that you guys were cool amongst yourselves. It was way too much respect there for there not to be. But yeah, man. I mean, I still totally miss it. I'm just.
Well, that's good. That if you miss it, that means we had something special, and that's what I want. Like if we disappeared and no one cared, then that would be kind of sad. But like the people do care about it. That means that had an impact on at least the people who listened. And then my daughter wants more yogurt. And then
she wants Callie Bricklick back. That's what she wants.
Like even my wife yesterday, we were driving, and she was like, "Are you sad?" I'm like, "Sad about what?" She's like, "You don't have Callie Bricklick anymore." I'm like, "What?" I have my own channel, like, and that was the thing, like, and when I went into conventions and I met people like in person, they would always bring up Callie Bricklick, like they don't bring up my channel. I'm like, my channel has like 10 times more than this. I'm like, what? Like, I put more effort in that. They're like, no, the Callie Bricklick was, we enjoy that, and I'm like, oh, so we are all known for Callie Bricklick more than ourselves.
I always felt that. I always felt that. No, but the good thing is you're known. And that's half the battle. And now you're going to be known as having a very respectable podcast. Because
I mean, I hope it's just a template for someone else to make something cool. And I'm not going to do something similar. Like I'm going to go solo and do my own thing, but not restrict myself to a weekly thing. I think that was what was really burning us out, is that we were doing it on a weekly basis. like nonstop. And even when we had like we knew we weren't going to be like, for example, Brick World Chicago, like we didn't like we knew we were going to be able to record for Brick World Chicago, but we would record 3 episodes in a row, like in that week, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
That's hard. That's work, man. That is proper hard work. Keeping the energy levels up for that and everything like that. I'd have to eat a lot of Mars bars to do that, I tell you. Good stuff though, Shy.
Thank you everyone. Thanks, Greg, for letting me speak about that. I didn't
know
because
it was only the beginning of the show, like when we was in the green room, and I suddenly thought, hold on a minute, I've not heard from you for a few weeks. I know you do this stuff.
No one has.
Like I know, and I just suddenly thought, and then I just said to Shy, I said, well, how are you? Basically, how you been? And then I thought, yeah, let's just give it 10 minutes of let it ferment and chat about it as well. It's sort of like, it's a bit like the scenario the morning after the night before,
Well, I mean, I also unplugged. Like, I didn't do anything related to the Lego community. Like, I went on Instagram to kind of check on like my friends and see what people are doing. But for the most part, I didn't look at news. I didn't watch any videos.
Nice.
Like, I went to like a Bricks and Minifigs and a couple like toy stores. I didn't buy a single Lego set. Like, I just really just unplugged, and it was so like years of grinding, man. Like not with just Cali Brick League, but my own stuff, and then being a part of other, and just being in the mix of the community. It can get, it's a lot. So I think it was seriously needed, especially after Chicago. Like that was intense. So I'm good. I'm happy.
I'm
happy. I'm back in it.
Yeah, he's happy, and that's the main thing.
Are you getting sleep? I think that's the big thing, because you don't sleep,
that's the
right?
Thing is, like, no, I don't sleep, but I also got into a new show called Suits on Netflix. So I've been binge watching every episode. So that also took a lot of my free time. So again, I having to unplug. I recommend it for anyone that does this. It's seriously. I mean, Jay, you just did it not by accident, right? You're just sick, so like it feels good to kind of not having to stress out about anything.
Yeah, and the thing is, folks, right? Probably less so for Jay than others here. It is a hobby. You know what I mean? It is part. You still got to work. You got family, you got friends, you got other commitments, and it is a hobby. So don't try not to let it stress you out so much. And and for me, even if I didn't do any videos whatsoever, my main anchor piece is London Calling, and
I get it. It's your heart, like that's where your heart is. And Cali for a while was my heart. Like I put a lot of effort into it, and yet again, like now reflecting upon like that being gone, I'm sad, but I'm not sad. I'm sad. I'm happy. And so bittersweet.
And I'm like, nothing lasts forever. That's life. And I'm sure one day I'll wake up and go, do you know what? I want to get my Fridays back. And I want to enjoy watching other people. So, who knows when that day will happen, folks? Who knows? But anyway, when it does, you'll be the first to know about it. I promise.
I mean, you've been around for a while. You've seen the community change. Like it's not the same as it was 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. It is a constant evolution.
It is. It really is. And we've got all these other platforms and that. And that's why I love getting people on here. Lady McBrick. To be fair, Lady McBrick, you're much more known for being on Instagram. We got Jay as well. He's a blogger. And of course, we got Andrew, who does a lot of other things for other people. We got Little Jay's back. Hello, Little Jay.
It's my CFO, Chief Friends Officer.
Hello. Oh, lovely to see her. Now, folks, do us a little favor. If you haven't cast your votes yet on the survey, please do so. Last time I looked, we'd had just over 100 votes thus far, which is brilliant. 131, which is awesome. So I super appreciate that. The question being, with your empty Lego set boxes, do you A, keep them all, B, keep some, throw them all, or reuse it for something else? Cast your votes, folks, because we are coming to an end fairly soon. We've got literally 14 minutes to go. Now, Carrie, do you mind doing us a little favor? Can you pop who's going to be coming up next into the chat for me, please? Because it's Cafe Corner. Now, Cafe Corner, I'm pretty certain she hasn't made any videos or done anything for a couple of years. So I'm super excited.
A year. No, she did something recently.
Oh,
Yeah, she does a couple of things every so often, but it's very sporadic.
Oh, okay. All right. That's good. That's good. Man, I used to get Cafe Corner used to come on here all the time. Sarah Starbricks. Do you remember her, Shy?
Yeah. I mean, we know why she's not here.
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't think I do. But
that's something to do with. Oh, I can't say it.
Put it in the private chat. We'll talk later. But anyway, whatever. I know she's well. I know she's safe and well and stuff because she follows me on Facebook. What can I say? But anyway, it's that. But things do change, folks, and you've always got to remember that the community is constantly changing, life's constantly changing, and at the very least, the world is continuously spinning, and that can only mean for change most of the time. But yeah. So anyway, on that slightly philosophical note, let's be really quick and have a look at maybe two sets that are coming out next week. I was going to spend loads more time on that, but we haven't. So anyway, let's give it about 5 minutes. Then we can talk about what we're up to. We'll check out the survey, and then we can simply hand over to Cafe Corner. A little bit of CC action. Anyway, so let's bring in this, which is I think going to be one of the star sets of the year. Whether or not it takes your fancy, I think everyone wouldn't mind it having a go at building something like this. Shy, you're into castles. Now, this isn't exactly your bog standard castle, but what do you think about it?
I mean, I think this is a beautiful set. It's the architecture for the actual building is already amazing enough as it is. I don't really pick these up. I have no idea where to put this. Maybe in my work desk at work, but like I wouldn't. You know, I stopped collecting architecture style sets like a while back, so I could just admire it from a side, but I won't be picking it up though.
Yeah, very cool. What about you, Jay? And Jay, is it? How would you pronounce this? I'm saying Heimjay Castle. Is that correct? Or am Himeji. I was really close. Actually, I could have asked Carrie for this because Carrie speaks Japanese, don't you, Carrie?
Himeji. I wouldn't have said Himji. That's just weird.
I could have said something much worse, believe me. No, but it is nice. It is a beautiful thing. I think we've got some new elements in this as well. Jay, do you know anything about this?
Yeah, I bought mine. This was sold in the shops early as well, so I bought mine. I might try to get to it over the weekend if I can.
Oh, Jay, nice.
I actually visited the castle in Japan, so I think it's got a personal connection to me as well. So I've got very fond memories of my trip to Japan, visiting the castle, going into the castle as well.
Really?
Which was good. So yeah, looking forward to this because this is like the first architecture set of 2023. If anyone's keeping count.
They don't do too many of them. That's the thing. I need them to do another London skyline or something, which I've never built online or I've never built in general. I should do it. Put some London stuff on the back here. I think it's lovely. It is a set I would like to get when I build it and all that sort of thing. I don't know. It doesn't really go with anything I got or anything like that. But it is a set, at the very least. I think it looks beautiful. Having been there, Jay, do you think Lego have done a good representation of the castle?
Yeah, I think so. The proportions look great. I think it's got a nickname of like the Flying Heron Castle because it looks like a bunch of birds in flight. You get that effect from the roof as well. So yeah, I think it looks good.
Amazing. All right.
It's a nice scale, easy-ish to display. It's not like a Ninjago City Markets where you have to, really kind of plan for space.
Yeah. I tell you what I'd like to see, and this would be something that I'm sure one of Shai's friends has probably done it or thinking of doing it already. I would like to see a Lion Knight's castle done in this style, at that sort of scale. This in minifig scale, I think that would be pretty sensational. Shai, what do you think about that?
Oh yeah, that'll be sick. I feel like someone has done that already. I can't put my finger on it.
We need some samurai warriors or something like that. Sorry, I'm presuming samurai is Japanese.
Well, I mean, we
crossing
like,
cultures here.
Lego did it already before Ninjago. Like after Fright Nights, they went into Ninja, which was samurai.
Very nice.
That was a offshoot castle theme.
Yeah, Jen's Brick House is saying it's beautiful. It really is, isn't it? I want this set but bigger.
Yeah, if that was bigger, yeah, that would be sick.
That would be. Give me a minifig scale, please. Jesse says I like it a lot. Jesse's got exquisitely great taste. Cheap Ass Bricks is saying limited to the themes I am buying. I gotta be honest, I certainly have been, my friend, as well. KO saying got to head now, but got CC up already when I'm back. All right, take care, mate. Thank you for tuning in. Interesting. So let's have let's go from the sublime to the slightly, and I say this with my tongue in cheek. The sublime to the craziness. Oh, that wasn't the set I was after, actually. I must have put in the wrong number. 331142. There we go. Is it going to come up the right one now? Or is it wrong? No, there we go. It's a space roller coaster. There we go. The sublime to the ridiculous. I really like this set, and I really want to get it. What do you think of this, Lady McBrick?
I love it. It really looks amazing. It's a 3-in-1. I hope it goes on sale. But everything with ray weights are amazing.
Yeah, I really like it. I'm definitely going to buy a few of these because I do the tracks, put some track. I do want to have a roller coaster that runs around my city, which is a crazy thing to say, but it is true. That's exactly what I want. I think roller coasters are a form of transportation that's not taken seriously enough. I really do think that. Bonnie Bricks, have you got any thoughts on that as well?
I was going to say, like, it's because like the London subway, from my experience very recently, is a bit like a roller coaster, so that's probably why you're saying that. But yeah, no, this set looks so good. I absolutely love it. I feel like they're trying to make it more like affordable for people to be able to get an amusement park in their city setup, if you know what I mean. Because like they had the massive Ferris wheel and the carousel and stuff. I totally missed out on them because they were before my time, and I'm like so envious of them now because they've just shot up in price. But this is kind of like a really nice alternative. It looks so fun, and it says batteries included, so we're obviously assuming it moves. Why would they make a roller coaster if it didn't move? And like, yes, because it's a 3-in-1. Like you say, you can buy it and just like make all of them. And I love the little space baby, like in the little ride. Like, oh,
it's very
just
cool.
The cutest thing ever. Yeah. So I love this.
Yeah, and it's and I tell you what, that space baby with its kind of penny ride will go perfectly with those sets that Carrie and Ian are building tonight as well. So that's really it for for what sets we could look at tonight, folks, because we're nearly out of time, which is crazy to think that. But let's quickly go around the panel because we've got exactly 4.5 minutes to go and just find out what people are up to this weekend. Bonnie, very quickly, tell us what you're up to this weekend.
Oh, well, I've mentioned it already, but I am doing my 72-hour live stream tomorrow between 5 and 7 p.m. British time and 12 and 2 Eastern time. Silly o'clock Australian time. So that'll be really, really fun. I've got like 4 people coming on. All guys, just me, like surrounded by guys, but everyone's like everyone's got like their favorite theme. Everyone's got really good chat. There's a new person that hasn't actually been on a live stream in a long time. It's not something they really do, but they know their stuff when it comes to things like Star Wars and stuff. So it'll be really good to have him on. And then yes, I'll be joining Matt Elder's stream on Sunday where we'll be doing Pictionary.
Yep, that's
something that apparently he's done before. I've never been a part of it, but I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. And yeah, I'll be uploading a review video that I really need to get finished. I kind of just want to get it done and out of the way. That'll be up this weekend as well. A massive set. And then I'll be able to start on my mocks. I'm starting to do Disney mocks, which is why I have all these pieces everywhere. So look out for that from next week.
Sweet. Okay, good stuff. Lady McBrick, very quickly, what do you got coming up this week?
Hopefully a video. Now that I figured out that I have 33 followers, and that's an amazing number. I need to make a video.
You're going to get monetized any moment now. You will, because of that. But yeah, are you going to be doing any Instagram streaming at all this week or anything like that?
Maybe on Friday with So Awesome Fishy.
Oh, okay, good stuff. So that's next Friday, yeah?
Right.
Next Friday, good stuff. All right, love that. I'll always look forward to them. They're brilliant. They are working away on Friday afternoon. It comes on straight on. Listening, love it. Brickbods, very quickly. What are you guys coming up
So we've got our live stream on Sunday, 8 till 10. 8 till 10? Yeah, 8 till 10. And we'll be playing games. Slightly less content on the channel just because it's the holidays, but there's a summer vehicle series that we're doing. So if you like cars, we do reviews of those over the summer. So.
Oh, right. Okay. If you like cars, what, like Speed Champions?
Well, cars and other vehicles, because this week's one was the Blacktron Cruiser. It's a vehicle.
Nice. I guess it is a vehicle from the future. Ian's laughing because he's going, there's a few loopholes gone through there. Good stuff. And very quickly, do you want to show us what you've constructed tonight?
Yeah, it's just the same. We haven't built anymore. Yeah, we stopped and had snacks.
Oh, you stopped. What snacks did you have?
These things.
Nice. Yeah. I'm going to have some cheesy puffs after this, I tell you.
No, I like cheesy puffs too.
Oh, I love them. I absolutely adore them. But anyway, it's a story for another time. Ian, Carrie, lovely to have you here. Jay's Brick Blog. Jay, you're going to be blogging about anything this week? Surely you will be.
Oh yeah, trying to get back into a rhythm again. So building a few dream sets. Trying to look for some of the new August releases. Really looking up for the Tranquil Garden, the Japanese Tranquil Garden. Looking forward to building that, and Himeji Castle.
Himeji, that's it.
Yeah,
that's how you say it, folks. Himeji. Anyone out there is going to review it?
It's
Himeji.
Himeji. Yeah.
Himeji. Okay.
No,
right.
meh.
Yeah.
Meh. All right.
My daughter just wants to show off something that she built.
Oh, okay. Good stuff. Because she's the future, folks. She is the future.
Wow.
Oh, good use of the wing pieces there. Oh, and those beautiful ferns. Love it.
Love it. Brilliant stuff.
Very garden.
Nice.
Tell her she's amazing. She really is.
She's way more talented than I do. She puts my mocks to shame. So.
Oh, that's very cool. Very cool indeed. Now, before we get to Andrew, I just want to give you guys the results of the survey, asking the question: with your empty Lego boxes, do you, in first place, keep some 42%? That's very uncommittal from the community. Just want to say, throw them all 27%. Or keep them all, 25% actually keeps every single box, or reuse it for something else. 3%. What can I say? Brick-a-brew, you tend to keep them all. You are up there as one of those 25%. You're going to be up to anything this weekend?
Not too much. Just hanging out with the kids. Ashley's taken off for a wedding. She's a wedding photographer. I'm going to be joining her sometimes, but this is a shoot she's doing by herself. And so just taking it easy. I wanted to mention last weekend, I got to, we can talk about it another time. I got to go hang out at Nick's place, the Brick Adjuster. I got to see his Lego room.
You did. And the video is out. I've seen it. Yeah, very good.
It was pretty cool.
Carrie, can you do me a favor? Can you pop CC's link in there once more? Shy time. We are nearly out of my time is shy time. Perfect. Couldn't have had anyone better next to me. You got anything coming up in the next week or so?
Yeah, I just have a couple videos I need to work on and push out. They'll be up when they get it when they're done. I don't know. And I'm back on the grind, so just look out for that.
Oh, he's back on the grind. Okay, good stuff. Well, look, folks, as always, right, straight after this stream, do me a little favor. Go over and see CC. I love her to bits. I really, really do. Do you know what? For quite a long time, she was my favorite reviewer from the Lego community. And the Lego community is what this stream is all about. And so always tune in this time next week, folks, albeit 7:30 UK time, 2:30 EDT time. And of course, if it wasn't for you lovely lot out there, London Calling and the 72-hour Lego live stream wouldn't be a 72-hour live stream for the community. And I just want to say the likes of the Minifig Who, Our Toy World, Whiskey 88, Stud Sidious, Bricky TY, Titanium J, KO, Lego Team, Little Lego Team B as well. Thank you for calling in. Ruler, Pink Wheels, Steve Harry, Macro, Bubba Bricks, Who's Here Bricks, Matt Mellish. He was in earlier on as well. He's a good looking guy, I tell you. And of course, the infamous Convict, to say but a few. Take care, folks. And always remember this, that Lego, it's a wonderful thing. And each and every one of you lovely AFOLs from the Lego community too. Get yourselves over there to CCC. Take care. Have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you very, very soon. Good night.